Hello, everyone, and welcome to our show. My name is Maximus, and I'll be your Dungeon Master for the evening. I'd like to welcome you all to the 29th episode of Castles and Cantrips, where some of your favorite streamers play Dungeons and Dragons live on Friday nights. I'm joined by the amazing cast of Bunny Dreadful, Nina Nikolic, Mac and Cheese Please, Virtual Spectre, and Moves Like Jagger from the GGN crew. Yay, episode 29.
We did it.
Woo!
Woo!
I'm proud of us. We're not dead yet.
Look at us.
Look at us. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Not me.
Not me.
Fun fact. I just checked Reddit for the first time in about a year, and I had a private message from someone like last May that I forgot to check, asking me if I was interested in joining their actual play. And 6 months later, I'm like, oh, thanks for asking, but actually, literally this morning.
Wait. Does that mean you used a year-long person that you left on Red to advertise your new show?
I didn't leave them on Red. I left them on unread. I just found the message today.
Did you tell them what show you're on now so they'd go to it?
Of course I did. I hope they did.
You're like, actually, sorry.
Hi, person from Reddit.
Awesome.
We love you.
Love you. Sorry, we stole Nina.
Oh, man. So a couple things. I checked this morning, and I believe that we are one podcast listen away from 4,000 listens.
Ooh,
So thank you.
Yo. Thank you, Jim Swollers.
So somebody open it up right now and start listening. Start listening. So thank you all very much. And if you don't know where to find us on our podcast format, it's everywhere. All of them. Spotify, Apple, Google, CastBox, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, YouTube, Amazon Music, iHeart Radio.
And if it's not where you listen, let us know, and we will put it there for your convenience.
We will, as much as I possibly can. I don't know how many podcasting sites I've signed up for to throw in our RSS feed. Thank God for password managers.
Yep.
Anyway, I saw in the chat people showing off our swole boys in the chat. If you didn't know, if you are a subscriber on Twitch or a member on YouTube, you can show off our nice little muscle men in the chat. If you want to flex on chat, you can do that. Amazing. It's so funny. You're like, which one do I do? Like,
I think I have to do my left because then they're right.
Because it's backwards. You're mirrored, so it's normal for you.
Yeah.
Anyway, other than that, you can check out our YouTube at youtube.com/casters and cantrips, or at casters and cantrips, I should say, or our Discord, discord.gg/casters and cantrips. Sorry, my mind is everywhere. Everywhere where it's not supposed to be. Wait, that sounds
Everywhere,
bad.
everything all at once is your brain tonight?
Yeah,
correct.
That's
pretty
not
much.
good for the players. I think we're probably going to die.
And then we also have Patreon at Casters and Cantrips, where you can go and get all of the access to those listens early. Hot off the press. As soon as they're done. And I will say I'm very happy that I found out that my editing software you can upload directly to YouTube, and it's like 3 times faster than using the browser. It's so fucking
dope.
nice.
Okay.
It's so nice. Yeah, I can put in the thumbnail, everything. I'm like, all right, go. I'll be back in half an hour. You figure it out. Aside from that, we have our regularly scheduled programming of Monday nights Tome of Knowledge. That's with me and Moves Like Jagger and VS at 6 p.m. Pacific on Mondays. And this Monday we had teased about the next episode that we're doing, which are characters that shouldn't work. So we're going to make characters, 5th edition characters. I think we said, 8th level? We said YOLO 8th level characters.
Yeah. 8th level.
And we're just going to make characters that don't make sense, but they shouldn't make sense, but they do. So
I like that.
I still don't know what I'm doing.
that's okay. I'm going to do a strength wizard. So stick around for that.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Does not. But I'm going to make it make sense.
Yeah.
Or like an uncharismatic sorcerer or something. Just
Oh,
like,
yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Or a non-sneaky rogue.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway,
Barbarian rogue.
yeah. Anyway, you can check that out on Monday. We also have art streams with Bun Bun on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific.
Should be back at it this week. I am doing much better, everyone. I do apologize for
Yay.
this.
Apology accepted on behalf of everyone.
I don't accept. I mean, I don't. Not to you, Max.
Wait,
I
what?
apologize. I was really sick this week, so
Yeah, she wasn't feeling well.
setting to the stream.
She said, "I apologize," and I said, "Apology accepted," from everyone else, for everyone. And then, of course, on Thursdays, only YouTube and our podcasts at noon are when we drop our.
I thought you were saying OnlyFans. I was like, wait, who made one? You just
What
said
if
only, and I was like,
did-
wait, what?
OnlyFans in our character, but like
God.
pin up, you know?
Mm.
So it's like nice OnlyFans in like fully clothed, you know?
What if it's OnlyFans, but we're just showing you our sheets, and we just reveal a segment of our character sheet, like
like a little
one
inch at a
uploaded,
time?
like a little bit, like very slowly, and we just like slowly uncover it.
Ooh.
Glad only
Scandalous.
Ron's didn't take off.
Only Ron's would have been so
Ron's.
good.
Yeah.
Y'all are wild.
OnlyFans, but it's fan art of all of our characters.
It's only stuff from the fans.
Yeah, you guys can get on it.
There we
Stop
go.
uploading.
There we
And the
go.
other fans can see the stuff other fans do. I love that.
Amazing.
Speaking of fans, the Streamer Awards is going on, and we would be greatly appreciative if you can nominate casters and cantrips for a couple categories on the Streamer Awards. Maybe Hidden Gem, Best Role Playing Streamers, Best Share Channel, Best Stream Series. You know, if you want,
Just in
I'll,
case we're your hidden
just-
gem.
I'll just drop some links in chats.
Yeah. Wherever
know,
you
so
are in the
can-
chat.
You can vote for our awesome little channel.
Yeah, and it takes just a couple seconds. I did it, and it really helps.
Yeah, we're not ashamed to nominate ourselves. At least I'm not.
I'm not. Well, I
I
didn't
did-
say
I
I
did
nominated us. I just said I went and
Oh.
nominated somebody.
Oh, I did. So
I put moves like Jagger for every category, even the irrelevant ones.
No, casters and
do it.
cantrips, silly.
Oh. Okay, casters and cantrips. Got it. I'll fix it.
But yeah, if you're listening, if you're not looking in the chat, it's streamerawards.com/nominations. So I'll make sure to put it in the description for the videos that come out. So thank you, Moobs, for that. I think you're all hidden gems in my book.
Aww.
Oh,
And Sandwich too, because she booped me when I said that.
Oh, I see her in there and I miss her. Baby.
Anyway, what I was saying, Thursday's Out of Combat, the show after the show, and then of course Fridays, where we are right now, 6 p.m. Pacific, is our live stream. So I think that's all we have to talk about. Go nominate us so I can have validation on the internet, which is what everyone craves. It'll make me feel happy.
That's
I
what
have
we're on.
those internet points.
What did you say, Mac?
I said, validate me.
Sorry, I didn't like my brain just didn't register what was happening.
No, you're good.
Anyway, I think it's time that we go ahead and settle in and get ready for tonight's episode, Casters and Cantrips.
Oofers.
Our story last left off with Azric meeting with Zafir, the Tabaxi information broker, was part of the Whisper Network in the Gilded Atoll. At their private table inside the Saffron Allure, Zafir confirmed to Azric that he knew where their friend Hayden was being kept. However, he refused payment with gold or services. After speaking with the rest of the party, Azric returned with some of these stolen papers from the Church of the Lightsmith detailing the arms sales and shipments to Ontes. Once Zafir accepted that form of payment, he gave the address to the Gilded Anvil, over to Azric. He also expected Azric and his team to intercept a package meant for Lucian Ashbourne to seal the deal. And the last piece of advice given was that the inside of the blacksmith shop, not everything was as it seems. After extensive planning and discussions, the group went to the Gilded Anvil to scout out the location, where Azric and Cooter went inside to distract the proprietor while Taj and Emmy used their magical abilities to scout the interior. They were able to discover a gold glowing door that seemingly went to nowhere. However, they believed it to be some sort of magical entryway. The group then waited in an alley close to the shop to observe the exterior, and sometime later the proprietor left the shop and confirmed with the other worker inside that they were to handle the meeting occurring that evening. Ultimately, the party decided to rely on subterfuge. Most of the party was made invisible with magic. Emmy turned into a teeny tiny lizard, and Taj took the form of the dwarven proprietor who had just exited. Unfortunately for the party, the subject of the meeting, Lucian Ashbourne, had arrived shortly after they made it inside. Lucian was demanding his cloak from the blacksmith, and after a short argument, the disguised Taj swindled the keys from the other worker and closed the locked door behind her, making the rest of the parties believe that she'd be retrieving the package herself. At the same time, the rest of the invisible party made it to the same room as well, and they left Lucian and his entourage in the shop to fend for themselves. And then they stepped through the magical door into another location. And that is where we will begin our episode for the evening. So, you all are inside. I can get my music to work. Thanks, music
Get right
player.
into it.
It's very nice.
Yeah. It was really weird. I closed the music player, the music kept playing, and I was like, oh, there's ghosts in the machine now. This house is haunted, we gotta move.
Just turn undead. You'll be
Burn it
fine.
down. Ooh, yeah.
I'm not a cleric. You should know better. I'm definitely not a cleric.
You have some tomes on the shelf back there. There ought to be something useful in there.
Alrighty. So, you are inside the warehouse. Your crew are all, I believe, still invisible, other than Taj, who is dressed as the proprietor, and Emmy, who is a tiny, I say dressed as a proprietor. You look like the proprietor because you've changed into as a changeling, so
Yeah.
bit of a misnomer there on my part. So
And for clarification, what were we doing in here again? We're getting a box, or we already have the box?
you're looking for your BFF Hayden.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah,
I knew that.
everyone was faffing about before the gold door, and Cora's like, I'm just gonna go in.
He's like, YOLO, let's go. Time's up, let's do this. Alrighty. So you enter
Sneakily.
in.
Going in.
So you go in. There are invisible people. Taj looking like a dwarf. Emmy is a little lizard. Taj, you immediately to your right can see a hobgoblin writing in what looks to be a large like inventory type ledger. Ahead of you are two wargs being wrangled by one goblin each. And then further on,
Warg.
a warg is basically, I think the best way and simplest way, it's like a goblin version of a wolf. It's large, it's 4 legs, it's kind of hyena-esque looking, and
Pretty
they are
ugly.
mean.
And they're being escorted like they are not supposed to be there, or like they're prisoners or something.
No, the goblins are trying to wrangle them into basically doing work for them.
Oh,
By
that's
putting
what you
them
mean
to
by
work.
wrangle. Okay.
Like their
Yeah,
dogs, their hounds.
Exactly. Goblins will typically ride wargs as well if the warg allows it. So with that, you go through the veiled golden door and come out. As soon as you enter Emmy, the warg that had smelled you earlier immediately looks in your direction, which causes the goblin to start yelling, and they turn to you, and then they see you, Taj, and sort of just look at you for a moment, almost kind of like confused, and then the hobgoblin looks over and goes, "What are you doing here?"
I look back at them like, this is my shop, like, and like still acting as if I'm drunk.
So
and
go ahead.
just like keep walking as if I know where it's at. Like I'm supposed to be here, you idiot, and then I just kind of look for box or like either like a shipping container box, or if it's just straight up Hayden, like not in a box, but I look for something about that size. Like,
so you say this is my shop, and you sort of blow off this hobgoblin. They physically impose themselves in front of you to keep you going any further in this warehouse. And this large area, it's at least like 60 or 80 feet by like 60 feet in this first room. And he sort of looks down at your dwarvish figure and says, "Brom, we had a deal. We paid you quite handsomely for the doorway, but you are not to enter here. What are you doing?"
And then I just kind of like look at him like, what are you doing? There's a guy out there and I need to get him something. Like, just acting drunk, like hoping he'll just brush me off.
Okay. So a couple things are going to happen. That's the best response to that situation.
All I know is we're about to fight, so there's nothing I can do.
So first off, the hobgoblin, as you're making excuses, backhands you. And just backhands you right in the face. Let's see
I
here.
dramatically fall to the floor.
Okay.
Like
Amazing.
butt on the floor, like on purpose, like it's kind of a show,
You will take 2 points of damage from their backhand as they did connect. They smack you and you sort of fall down. In the background, this goblin is yelling, "What are you doing? Back to work!" and like grabbing at this warg, which I guess none of you speak Goblin, so you just hear yelling. And you hear the warg snap back in Goblin to the little goblin and snarl at it. Yeah, wargs can speak, by the way, in case you didn't know.
I didn't know. That's cool.
You just hear it just snap back and growl at this goblin, and then start sniffing the air, and then just see tiny little Emmy lizard, and it's gonna try and break free from the goblin's grasp, as it's basically trying to like wrangle this warg. Oh yeah, and it does so easily. So this warg just rips free from the goblin. It was just trying to make him carry some things that were heavy. Basically, they're using them for like manual labor, and just darts over to Lizard Emmy. Lizard Emmy, what would you like to do?
Is there like a big crate nearby that I can run inside?
There is across the room.
There's nothing near me I can run inside.
I will say this crate, to run inside of a crate, you're looking at like 15 feet. So you could probably make it inside of one if you'd like.
Okay, I'll do that.
So you run towards the nearest crate and hop inside of it. This warg runs in your direction. And as it's running towards you, it hits something invisible, since you all just came into the room. And looks confused and starts sniffing around. So at this point, I'm going to ask everyone, we'll do sort of a round of like, what are you going to do? And then things are probably going to get real from here. So. Okay. I'm just asking if you have any idea of what you would like to do as you enter in, just let me know.
I also wanted to state, in hopes that, like, simultaneously this would have happened. So, like, while that one goblin dude was like questioning me, and I was like making a scene on the floor, that like it gave the other invisible people time to like go explore and check. Like, I'm basically causing a distraction.
Sure. So are you all wanting to spread out and avoid
yes,
the...
I am perceiving to my best ability a Hayden in the vicinity.
Yeah.
So you all will be slightly spread out from the doorway. I'm going to ask you all to do a stealth roll for me.
Okay.
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 Let me make sure I got. Okay.
Oh wait.
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
Would I have to do a stealth roll?
No, you're right there front and center, and
Yeah,
Emmy does
you
not
went
either.
13.
21.
4.
Wait, word. Did I take it? I did.
Is it
I can. I swear we aren't in initiative because it says I can use a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So that she can basically re-roll. But
What are you going to use? What?
it would be silvery barbs. But is that only during like initiative type of battle?
No, you
Or
can do it whenever. But I will say that if you cast silvery barbs, you're not going to be the dwarf anymore because it's casting a spell. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking invisibility. No, you're good.
Yeah. I'm saying I'm not
Sorry.
invisible.
I got confused with all what's going on.
I have
Would it break your form?
I have subtle spell too, to not have to speak it.
Yeah. How many uses do you have of that?
I have 4 first level spell slots.
Oh, I mean the feat for meta magic. You get 2 sorcery points per day.
Yeah, I haven't used any sorcery at all.
Gotcha. So that'll be your use of it. So who would you like to re-roll? Is it?
I'll have Cooter reroll.
So let me look here.
She needs some help. 9.
Okay.
It's better than a 4.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh wait,
My dad was just
actually,
saying this morning he wanted to
Yeah,
buy
I
me
think
new
silvery-
dice. I'm
No,
like, nah, these are
that
good.
doesn't work.
I was looking at silvery barbs. Yeah.
Yeah, I just reread it. It doesn't work. It's a counter
It's-
for an enemy.
It's for bad guys.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
idea
Oh,
though.
man, I wish I could have used that on you.
You still have your subtle spell though, so unmark that in case you
Yeah. Yeah.
did.
That's
Okay.
I'm doing my thing.
I tried. Is there a version of that spell for good guys?
Off the top of my head, I don't know. I'm sure there's things
Okay.
that would allow you to
I
do
think
still
something like
maybe
that.
know for the
Bards
future.
might have something kind of, maybe. I don't know.
Alrighty.
Whoopsie.
Okay.
It's almost like I forgot I was invisible and just started going over and ripping boxes off the shelf. Whoops.
So you, the hobgoblin is paying attention to you still. The goblin is, or the other goblins are trying to wrangle their wargs. The warg that's looking for the lizard, sort of looks up and starts sniffing the air, as well as the other one, and they start sniffing and like getting confused and start just sort of growling and talking to one another. I will say too that this sort of warehouse is dimly lit. There are a couple of lanterns that are just sort of very dim, that are almost kind of not quite burned out. So it could be a challenge to see if you don't have the ability to see at night, or without like carrying a torch or something like that. So
I have goggles of night.
alrighty, you slip those on. I think those give you 60 feet of dark vision.
They sure do.
All right.
Better than the regular goggles.
Let there be light to Cooter. So Cooter, you can see. And with that, so that's the round of to-dos. And I think what we might need to do now is just sort of show y'all what we're working with here.
Show me what you're working with.
Map. Whoa. Oh, it is dark.
Ooh,
Oh boy.
the door be golden.
It's too dark. I can't see anything.
Whoa.
Is it supposed to be that dark?
Yeah.
Hey.
There's only a couple light sources.
Yeah, I meant more from a gameplay.
Oh, okay.
My headset just like freaked out, so I had to change the battery.
Oh, that's the glowing door, I guess. It's cool.
Yes, so this is the glowy magical door, and you have the sort of lanterns here, and this is the layout that you currently see. It's dim. There's a little bit of like a candle light in here. There is the lanterns in the wall, and that's kind of what you see. And there's boxes and like lumber and just barrels, just sort of all over the place. Emmy, you're in this little box here. That's what you darted
I zoomed
into.
in on myself and I started to panic because I was like, why is that warg so big? But then I remembered I'm a lizard, so I'm small.
Okay.
So cute.
So I think that the best thing to probably do is we'll just put everybody in initiative. Now, it's not like we're going to start fighting immediately. But I think at this point,
We're so
You're-
outnumbered. Oh my god.
I think at this point, y'all have some decisions to make. So, if you all would roll initiative for me, and I'll take care of old Zillajarn. An amazing roll yet again, sir.
Power of the Twilight. Lotus.
Yeah, we have backup.
What? Come on. Amy, what's your initiative?
1.
Okay. Azric. 19. Cooter.
12.
12. Core.
20.
20.
Not last this time.
Tosh.
9.
9. And Core, or not Core, Zillajarn got a 3. So,
He's a scared boy.
I mean, yeah. So, let's just start from the top here. Number 1, the goblin's turn. Let's see. One of these goblins.
I can see it now.
Let's see. That one Y'all don't know what they're doing. This warg darts over to the box and is going to try to get at Emmy. I think what we'll do on this is we'll do an opposed acrobatics to athletics for the warg. They're trying to rip the box, get to you as you're trying to lizard around in this pile of stuff. Does that make sense to you?
You said I would be doing
Acrobatics.
Could I do athletics?
Yeah, if you want, you can do athletics too.
Okay. I mean, neither's good.
To parkour your way through the boxes. Okay. And basically
Can I do survival?
No. No.
Can I do performance?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna die. Just go.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll your athletics.
It's a natural 1. -1.
So 0.
Actually, wait. Athletics is 0. So yeah, 1.
The warg got a total of 22.
Wait, no, I'm a lizard.
You are a lizard.
Forgot to open my lizard tab.
Oh, come on. How could you?
you?
Blessed day.
How could you do this to me?
Also, a reminder to people invisible: if you hit anything or cast a spell, you will not be invisible anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Am I even still invisible? I don't think so.
It lasts
You-
an hour.
I
You're
don't know
invisible.
yet. Oh, okay.
You are definitely invisible. I'm going to mark everyone that is invisible real quick, just so I know.
In fact, lizards don't have any bonus to dex. So that's a 1.
Well, it's not Dex, it's athletics.
Good pick.
Huh?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, but it uses dex. You said I could use either athletics or acrobatics.
Correct.
And I'm not going to use their athletics because that's -4, but their acrobatics is 0.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
It doesn't matter. I rolled a 1. It's a fail no matter what.
Okay, cool. For some reason on your token, Azric, I cannot click you and have the little invisible thing show on you. I don't know why, but but you're invisible. You can't? Oh, because you don't have, or you do have dark vision. Did you take that? I forgot. 120 feet, right?
Super dark vision.
Now you should be able to see. Can you see, sir?
Darkness.
Oh boy. So, did you click on Azric when you joined the game to be the token you want to control? You are the owner of Azric.
So I say, actually, usually it prompts us. It did not this time.
Mhm. Can anybody see anything?
I can see.
I can.
Yeah, I can see
I
stuff.
can, yeah.
My dark vision circle. It's just very dark in general, so it doesn't look like.
Yeah, it's a very dark
Very
map.
I see diddly squat. I see all the light sources.
You're in the dark though at the moment.
Yeah.
So,
I see the light sources.
yeah. And if not, we'll just delete your character and then bring him back.
Oh,
Don't delete Azric.
Just like Hayden.
delete him.
Oh,
No.
jeez. I'm gonna do it
Delete.
right now anyway.
Delete.
Yeah, maybe your token was broken. Maybe I broke you, but now it's acting like it should. There you go. So you should be good. Okay. You were a 19, so I'll add you back to initiative. Technical difficulties. That's about average, for the stream every once in a while. That's okay. We're doing it live. So up next is the warg trying to get to you. It succeeded in its athletics versus you, Emmy. So basically what I'm going to say is you were grappled by the warg. And when I say grappled, I mean you're grappled in its mouth. So,
Okay.
and is probably going to proceed to chomp next round. So Fun times. Okay. Up next, Core. You're invisible. So that's fun.
Yeah.
You're an orc, so you should have dark vision. I think is it 60 feet? So I'll make sure that's there. Yep.
Yes.
You should. Okay.
I'm going to quietly move forward kind of along this wall. Let's see. To roughly right here.
Mhm.
And okay.
So you sneak up to the wall,
Yeah.
and you basically hear, or you see, as you can see, you see a hobgoblin berating a goblin who is basically trying to hide out and not work in the corner here. So while they're speaking goblin, I don't think anyone in the party speaks goblin, so they are yelling at each other, sort of getting into it.
Let me have a look here at something. I'm going to hold an action
Mm-hmm.
in case one of the goblins or warg or hobgoblins crosses my path and somehow discovers me. I'm going to hold an attack action.
Gotcha.
Only if they discover I'm there, though. I'm just
Gotcha.
gonna hang out and
You're
try
holding an
and
action until you're discovered,
Mhm.
and then you're gonna smack somebody. Got it.
Oh yeah.
Up next, this goblin is gonna run up and try and grapple the warg to basically grab this lead and try and get it under control. So this goblin, not gonna do it. So he's pulling on this lead and is basically just being drug along. So it's gonna not be able to do that. Azric.
Hello. I can see you. Wonderful. Can I? I am a void token.
I had to refresh a couple times.
I don't know what you
is-
mean by a void token, but as long as you can see stuff, then that's fine.
I'm gonna refresh, but I'm gonna move to the ledger.
Gotcha. You are
And
over on the
see-
desk at the ledger.
If there is a statue in the documents.
Alrighty. Make an investigation check for me.
You got it. Okay, we got it. We got it now. We
You all
in.
good? Fantastic.
Yeah, I got a 12.
A 12. At this rate, for 12, you're flipping through pages. You're not going to find it this round. Better than average. It'll probably take you a few rounds, and you could try again if you wanted to improve your chances next time. If that makes sense. So you will find it in 3 or 4 rounds. Like finish your search. But if you make consecutive rolls, it could better your chances or worsen. So up to you.
Got it.
Alrighty, you are furiously flipping through this ledger. This goblin is just holding on to this warg as it's sort of going to see what this other warg buddy's doing and just trying to hold on as best as it can. And boy, oh boy, are they the worst possible people that could try and handle a large warg? They're just not very strong, and they're just getting flopped around. This warg comes over here. Emmy is in the other warg's mouth and is trying to play like, no, I want it, and then kind of gets, what's the word I'm looking for? Like keep away almost, like trying to get you, like you're like Emmy's little lizard is a toy. And then it sniffs and realizes there are other things happening. Okay, so this warg sort of sniffs the air and then starts stalking in this direction. And sort of stops here and just starts sniffing the air in a sort of confused manner, like it's trying to look for something but can't find it. It's going to make an active perception roll. And still sniffing around there. Up next, you see this hobgoblin go over and just shove this goblin on the ground and is just pointing and yelling at them. You kind of get the gist of it, even though you don't speak the language, pointing them in another direction and just sort of berating them. Up next will be Goblin's turn. Over here, so he just kind of gets back up. Yeah,
like that.
This goblin kind of gets back up and like hangs his head and then sort of just goes back out the door here. And then sort of walks out and sees the shitstorm that's sort of happening out in the main area. And Core, this goblin just walks right beside you. It's a very tense moment where you're sort of pressed against this wall. And if he would have stumbled or leaned against the door, he probably would have bumped into you. Cooter, you have a big goblin flavored puppy sniffing around for you.
Yes, I do. I wish. I don't think I can move around it, can I? There's no room. Can I attempt to squish around the side of it, but hold my shell defense in case it sees me?
Ah. Well, it certainly won't see you ever, but if it discovers you, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that your shell defense is an action,
It's
right?
an action, yeah.
Yeah.
And
so
I was
you can-
literally just thinking before this, I was like, when would I ever use that? Because I can't do anything if I'm in the shell and never and then I'm like, oh, thank you, VS.
dire circumstances.
Yes.
That's when you would use it. Okay, so you can move wherever you'd like. You just let me know where you want to go.
Maybe like, due west towards that. I can see through an open door. There's like some more stuff in the back.
Gotcha. So
Just
due west
trailing along
here,
that wall.
and then you're just trying to get around like here. So you can move freely.
Yeah,
There's 10 feet of your movement, and then
okay.
wherever else you want to go.
10.
Yeah, you use
so
10.
like, get. Oh, I've still got the ruler. Hang on. There we go. Oh, because we're sneaking, so it's less, right?
No, you do normal, I believe.
Oh. That's it, right? 30?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One more. One more.
And then I'm just gonna go over here. Yeah.
So in here, you can see a very important looking hobgoblin and another goblin here in the corner. And this other hobgoblin looks a little fancier than the others. and you're gonna hold your shell action in case you get found.
Yes. Correct.
Okay. This hobgoblin sort of looks out into this room, sees the other hobgoblin, and sort of yells at him about trying, just yelling back and forth, and then just sort of walks back into this room, basically trying to see like what the hell's going on over here. But you don't understand what they're saying, so fun times. Taj, you are knocked on your ass. It's dark. You look like a dwarf. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna stay on the ground. And hold my action, which will be like a cantrip I'll let off to where like if things go south, but I'm just gonna keep trying to play the distraction role while they like sneak and try and find Hayden quietly. So I'll just kind of like milk the like, you hit me, like, is that necessary, kind of vibe. Yeah, like like,
yeah, amazing.
And whatchamacallit, I'm just trying to run distraction.
Make a performance roll. I'll give this one to you for free.
A performance roll. Hold on, I get to add numbers. Let me doubly check. Never tell if it's a 13 or an 18. Hold on, let me just find the other version of which I'm questioning, and then I'll know for sure. Okay, yeah, it's a 13, 14, 15.
A 15 total. Okay. Up next is this hobgoblin, and then the hobgoblin is paying attention to you. It doesn't notice any of the things that are going on around the room currently. And he's sort of just looking down at you. He's like, "What are you waiting for, Grom? Get out!" And just like, not really kick, but just like shoves you like with their boot, just to like shove you towards the door. Not very nice at all. Kind of a mean dude. And you're sort of milking it, being like, "Oh, why?" And rolling around on the floor like you're drunk. And it's just a whole scene right there in the doorway.
Yeah.
Zillajarn. Zillajarn sees what's happening because the only people that he can see, because everyone's invisible, is Taj, and then sees Emmy in the jaws of this warg. So Zillajarn is gonna sneak over here, and he's just gonna hold his action for a moment because he's concerned. Emmy, you're in the mouth of a warg.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So I can't bonus action turn out of animal form and then bonus action turn into another animal because of action economy, but can I impale myself on its tooth to unlizard? I would only need to do like 1 hit point, 2 hit points.
Let me see here.
Or are you able to like full action, bonus action?
I can't.
Let's
So
see.
both the things I need to do are technically bonus actions, but I can force myself to not be a lizard if I take 2 hit points of damage.
You could hold your action to do something once you lose those hit points.
I can't hold a bonus action.
Ah. I
I can use an action for it since I'm only using a bonus action because I'm in Moon Druid form. So is it okay if I use the regular Druid version? It doesn't really say that on the character sheet, but I feel like that should be fine.
Yeah, I will. I will say in.
Because if so, yeah, I'd like to hold an action to like the second I feel myself. Oh,
Yeah, you could just change then too.
can I just change? Yeah, it doesn't. I'm reading it right now, and it's not really. It doesn't specify. So I think I can just change. So I'm just gonna wild shape into a giant creature in its mouth.
Okay, amazing. What are you gonna? What are you gonna
a
wild
little
shape
bit
into?
further up its mouth, real quick, just to make sure maximum disgustingness.
Okay.
This is for you, VS. Okay, I'm gonna. I'd like to turn into. Oh, that'd be really cool, but that's not gonna work. I want it to like, its teeth are like mashed down, and then all of a sudden its teeth get forced open, and there's like another set of teeth, and you're like, wait, is that another warg inside the warg? But actually, it's a direwolf.
Okay, I was gonna ask, what are you turning into? Thank you.
Turning into a direwolf. It looks like a direwolf that you've never seen before, like somebody who's only read about direwolves thinks a direwolf might look, and its fur looks more like that of a seal, and it's like kind of blue tinted, but it is a direwolf.
Got you. So you wild shape into a dire wolf, and this warg is like getting ready to chomp down on Lizard Emmy, and you just grow and fur and teeth, and it just opens its mouth, and you just fall out, and that's gonna trigger Zillajarn, his action. So Zillajarn's invisible. It's also dark where he is, so it's gonna be a straight roll because. Dragonborn do not have dark vision.
Baloney.
Yeah. So he is going to. Let's see. Just gonna attack with his sword. He rolled a natural one.
Oh no.
So
he missed, does that mean he doesn't uninvis?
it's if you attack, I think, not if you hit. Unfortunately, if someone wants to correct me, that's
He tried.
No, you're right. You're right.
So he sees Lizard Emmy in trouble, goes to her rescue, swings just as about the lizard's gonna get chomped on, and then you turn into a direwolf, and he's like, "What the fuck?" Just kind of just swings wildly and whiffs it, and it's right in front of Watcher Core. He just feels that he's watching and being judged right now, and just totally whiffs it. So Emmy, you are a direwolf. It is still your turn.
Yep, and I have a regular action, so I'm gonna attack the warg whose mouth I busted out of? No.
Yeah. Oh, you tell me.
I don't know. Did that do any damage? I just did it because it sounded cool.
It sounded cool, and it looked really weird, but it didn't do any damage.
It looked really weird. Okay, that's fine. In my head, I'm going to say it did damage, but it's fine if mechanically it didn't. I'm going to attack that dire wolf. But
you're the dire wolf.
Actually, because Zillajarn...
You have pack tactics.
That's what I'm trying to make sure, is that Zillajarn is close enough for me to use pack tactics, but I don't see him on the map. So
you have it. He's no longer invisible, so
that's why I was wondering if he shouldn't be invisible, right? So he's next to it.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Oh.
That's exactly what I was hoping for.
I have amazing. I didn't realize this for you all, and I'm so very pleased. So I have I installed a mod. I don't know which one it is, but if you all are invisible, you can't see each other anymore, which is the best. So you have no idea.
I was wondering for a second, like, where's everybody?
Yeah, I was like really confused, and I was like, well, he just attacked, but yeah.
Yeah, so now he's uninvisible. Oh, I love it.
So I'm gonna bite, and that's gonna be a...
Oh no. Hey, hopefully we're still up because my internet blipped for a moment.
I see you.
Did you hear me before it blipped?
Nope.
Okay, so I rolled a 21 to hit.
The 21
bite
will definitely hit.
Okay, and he's gonna take. Oh, these are so good. He's gonna take 8 piercing damage. And he also needs to make 8, and he also needs to make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
It succeeds.
He's fine then. But he still takes solid damage.
Alrighty. I think it's time for some battle music now since y'all are swinging.
Yeah.
Y'all are swinging now.
You
So
What's the kind of battle music that would best go with a wolf merging out of another wolf? That's what I need. It's like the most metal album cover ever.
Let's see. Alrighty. That's your turn, I believe, Emmy.
Yep.
Very nice. Over to this goblin. This goblin sort of looks out. Sees what's going on. Sees a giant direwolf and a dragonborn fighting in the middle of the warehouse.
Out of nowhere.
So it climbs up on top of these barrels, and then to get sort of a vantage point, and then it's going to shoot its short bow at you, at Wolfemi. 19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
5 piercing damage. I have a question for Taj. You mentioned holding your action. Would this count as your held action because stuff's going down? I think you said if you get discovered, but I think this
like if
counts.
shit hits the fan, I would like to wait a little longer because I'm still hoping that we don't battle. Like
it's happening. So
yeah, I would like to hold up the ruse a little longer until like I would say check back in after Azric's turn and then I'll like I guess to me that's when all right, shit's going down, you know.
Yeah. Fantastic. The warg is just gonna bite back at you, Emmy. Let's see. Geez, 24 to hit.
We.
I mean, yeah, that hits.
You take 11 piercing, and you make a strength saving throw of DC 13.
Oh no! Okay, sorry, you said minus 11.
Yeah.
Okay. Saving throw.
So just roll a d20 and add 3 to it.
Oh, it's strength,
Yeah.
you said?
Mhm.
18.
18, you succeed. Alrighty. Core. You're next.
Yeah. So of course he's had the fighting breakout and he just sighs like, I expect nothing less with this group. All right. And he is going to, let me see, let me make sure this is not, is this an action?
What are you looking for?
My channel divinity.
It's an action, more than likely.
Yeah, it's an action. Okay, for my action, I'm gonna. Would this technically break me out of stealth if it's not an attack and it's not technically a? I'm not casting this spell.
Interesting.
I don't know the nuances of like how that works with your class features like that.
Let's see what invisibility says.
I'm going to assume something like this probably would.
Spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. Unless Channel Divinity says you're casting a spell, then you're still invisible.
It does not. It just says as an action.
Yep.
I can
there you
force
go.
something. Well, so Core is still invisible. Grabs his talisman of the Lotus King and mutters a prayer, and a wave of divine presence comes out of him, even though it's nobody can see it. And I'm gonna do Conquering Presence. So that's any enemy within 30 feet of me that I can see has to make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of me for 1 minute.
Gotcha. I'm going to put like a little 30-foot aura around you just so I know.
Yeah. It should reach most things except for maybe that warg across the room.
Yeah. Let's find a pretty color.
They don't know what they're scared of. They just know that all of a sudden they're scared.
Yeah. I do not know why. There we go.
That explains why you're so intimidating.
Handsomely intimidating.
Yeah. So it doesn't say they need to see you either. It's every creature that your choice that you could see.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, right?
So they're terrified of you, but they don't know what to be terrified of yet.
They just feel an overwhelming divine presence.
Okay, so they need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, it's a DC 13.
Gotcha. I'll start with this one. A wisdom saving throw. This is hilarious. How this is working out. This one failed, so they are frightened.
I'm gonna refresh real quick.
I think the frightening stuff, a lot of that stuff that happens from that that status effect is when they see you too, but they're still frightened. This goblin succeeded. This goblin failed. This goblin.
And that little goblin went wee
Succeeded,
wee wee
yeah.
all the way home.
The warg.
Yes.
Let's see. Warg failed. So, as a refresher for everyone at home, for a frightened condition, so if they're frightened of you, they have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. And they cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear. So they can't move closer to you, but as soon as you become visible, then they're going to have the disadvantage stuff.
Okay. And sorry, I was refreshing the thing when they... Was it just the warg then?
They have markers. Hobgoblin, warg, and another goblin are frightened of you currently.
Oh, okay, I see it now. Cool. I think that's... So, let me see about bonus actions. I don't think I can do much. Yeah. I can move, though.
Yeah, and I think that's done. The aura is done.
I'm going to slide back and kind of I'm gonna move here, or that's I think 15 feet, and then I'm going to climb up on top of the boxes next to Emmy and wait to reveal myself until I'm ready to kill something next turn.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't move with you. It's just everything in that range of you is scared. There we go. Alrighty. Still, you got some people frightened of you. Up next is this goblin. It sort of sees what's happening over here now. It's gonna run over here, run through the argument that's going on here, and then it's going to hit Zillajarn. Or try to, with a scimitar. I'm pretty sure that's gonna hit him. Sure does. So Zillajarn, lucky for him, is only gonna take 3 slashing damage. So this goblin comes out from behind the warg and then runs over and just slashes into his armor. And it's a bit of a glancing blow, but still takes some damage from it. And it is going to use its bonus action now to disengage.
Is Zillajarn
Jump
not
back here.
invisible?
No, he struck the warg
Gotcha.
to try and help Emmy because he thought Emmy Lizard was going to get eaten. Azric.
Okay, right. Okay, so this is another technicality thing. When I summon my tentacle, it says I magically create a tentacle. I don't actually cast the spell.
It's not a spell then if it doesn't say it, so
All right.
you magically manifest a tentacle. Where would you
Yeah.
like this tentacle?
So I'm gonna use a bonus action to magically manifest this tentacle to next to this goblin down here on the bottom.
Yeah. Alrighty. The tentacle has appeared.
All right, it's going to do a melee spell attack.
Is that how that works? Let me read that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. Technicalities. Tentacle of deep. Yeah. Let's see. When you create the tentacle, you can make a melee spell attack against one creature within 10 feet of it.
Okay.
Isn't like common language rules so fun that we have
I
to
know,
play
right?
rules lawyer every time something comes up?
But what
Okay.
if I am one with the tentacle?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'll blip out.
Alrighty. You're no longer invisible.
And I nat 20'd with my tenny.
Yeah.
On the goblin?
Yeah.
Put them nat 20s in the chat.
Yes, get those 20s.
So this one's really easy because it's only 1 die. So 8 plus 6, 14.
Gotcha. 14
And,
damage.
Its speed is reduced by 10 feet until my next turn.
Doesn't matter. You killed the goblin.
Oh,
You monster.
well, beautiful.
Ooh, wait.
It falls slowly to the ground as your tentacle just whips that goblin into shape right to the afterlife.
Okay, and then I want to cast Hunger of Hadar.
Hungry Hadar.
I think right here.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How big is it?
20 feet radius.
Alrighty. You said you wanted it here?
I think here.
Which square? You're gonna have to let me
if
know.
you slide it left twice.
Here.
Yes.
That will put Cooter in it. Actually, you don't know that,
Oh.
so never mind. Too bad. I keep forgetting that you can't see her, so.
Spoiler alert.
I move it right once because I want to get this guy in it.
Okay, that's my bad. I shouldn't have said a word.
There we go.
Just be like, okay.
Gotcha. Okay. Perfect.
And so I should have prepared this spell because I was doing tennies at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's a concentration spell. So core loses invisibility.
That's fine.
20-foot radius. Makes a lot of whispering and slurping noises, which is gross. Everyone within it are blind.
Mm-hmm.
And any creature who starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage, and any creature that ends its turn must make a dexterity saving throw or take acid damage from milky otherworldly goodness.
Gotcha. I'm assuming you want to move too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Gotcha. Okay. Up next, Goblin. He started his turn there.
All right, this guy takes 2d6 cold damage, which
Straight
is
up?
for that one is straight up. Yep. Let me double check. Yes, correct. So that is 8 damage.
8 damage. I'm gonna put my little icons to show that y'all are concentrating. Give me a second. There we go. Because then Taj will be concentrating too on invisibility. And I'm not gonna make you roll on getting slapped for that concentration check because it was my bad. So don't worry about it. Although you can't see it, you hear in the slurpy tentacly goodness as a goblin is deleted from existence.
Beautiful.
Alrighty. Up next is this warg who is going to start their turn there.
All right, this guy takes 5 cold damage.
Alrighty. Then we'll take 5. I'm just gonna choose a random direction for them to go for the first turn. Can't even keep it in the tray, Maximus. Come on.
You call yourself a DM.
I know, right? So it goes to move diagonally, bumps into you, so just moves here, bumps into the goblin, moves here, still in it, moves here, and I think that's out of the circle for now.
Yes.
So that was, is it difficult terrain or no?
It is not. They're just blind.
So that was what, like 15-ish movement. This will be 25, 30. He will jump over here. And is going to try and bite Zillajarn. Natural 1. Doesn't do anything. Zillajarn is starting to look worried because this is really kind of his first big like test outside of the confines, 1 of Escos and 2 in actual combat. So he has his shield and his sword and is looking worried as he's about to get surrounded by some people. But up next, this hobgoblin sort of peeks out, which I guess this would be, yeah, I can't because that would be closer to you, I think, is if it goes up. Let's see, 35, no, same distance. So it goes up, looks out, sees absolute pandemonium, is terrified of Core, looking spooky.
Shining armor up on top of boxes with his glaive.
Yeah. Yeah, and those, it's like a little indentation, it's like a little pit area where all that stuff is like stored, and you're just standing like at like floor level on top of like this mountain of like boxes and barrels.
Oh, I didn't realize it
and
was
stuff
down.
like that. Yeah, it's down a little bit.
Okay.
But you're in it. And then, so it looks out, has a kind of, oh, fuck that moment. Pulls out a longbow and then pulls back and then is just going to shoot at the big dire wolf with disadvantage since it's frightened. And that's only a 10 to Emmy. Does a 10 hit your dire wolf? It does not, so it
Nope.
misses. And it's going to make its saving throw now. At the end. Okay, and it succeeds. So it's no longer frightened at the end of its turn. All right. Cooter, you are sneaking around and a giant black void opens up behind you. And you just hear like slurping, like noises, whispers from beyond. It's eerie as fuck. And I can't think of a way to do this on the map, but in actuality, where that circle is, you cannot see through it. It is completely opaque.
Can we see it? Like
You can see the blackness, yeah.
that there is
of this thing.
blackness.
Can't like cast through it or
You
whatever.
can't see
into it.
anything in it.
through it to
or
the
anything
other
that
side.
requires
and-
sight.
Can you shove people into it?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh
Absolutely.
yeah.
do it?
yeah.
So, if I investigate a thing, that takes an action too.
It does.
Right? Do I just risk it?
Yeah, from where you are, you're completely cut off. You can't see anything in the room that you were
see
just
through
in.
this door.
You can see ahead of you, and
Yeah.
that's it.
If I were to, oh no, I have to be able to actually see. I can't see through. I don't know. Could I? Could I? Hypothetically, is there a chance that potentially I could vortex warp this guy in the other room into the middle of the blackness?
You tell me. I don't know how a vortex works off the top of my head.
It says, so you magically twist space around another creature you can see within range, which he is, and I
Uh-huh.
can see him. The target must succeed a Constitution saving throw, or the target is teleported to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. So I don't know if that means. Do you know what I mean? You
Yeah, I'll
understand
let
my
you do it.
conundrum.
That's amazing.
Okay.
So this hobgoblin needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Is that right?
Yes.
Alrighty, let's
How do
take
I
a
know
look.
what that's against? Oh, yeah, 5.
It's against
15,
your
15.
yeah, it's against
Attack
your
save
spell
15.
against your spell DC, which is a 15. So its
Yeah.
con oh shit is it's only a 10. So it says in a space that you can see. So what I'll do is you can't see into it, but I'll let you put them on one of the outer spaces. Since you can see the edge of where it is. You can't see in it, but you can do the outer edge. So you tell me where you want this dude. This guy.
In that case, can
Mhm.
I put him? Can I put him like he? Like, can I? Can you see me pinging?
No. I'm drawing.
Weird. Did you finish drawing? That's all I can see.
Yeah. It doesn't block your movement, but it does block your sight. So
Yeah.
y'all
Okay.
can't see through this at all. Which is fun.
So I can put him just inside it
Yeah.
or just on the edge. Okay, cool. How do I show you where I want it? So there's a square below me. There's another square below me.
Uh-huh.
Can I do it? Oh no, because I can't see. to that
Yeah.
other side.
Isn't this fun,
I can't
everybody?
see-
Y'all can't
I
see
can't
shit.
see
difficult
core.
terrain.
Because I was
Max.
going to put it between
Okay.
this goblin here and core, but I can't see that.
You can't see it.
So I'll put it. So the one that I'm targeting right now, there's a block to the top right of him.
This guy, I'm assuming, is what you were attacking.
Yes.
So you want him up here?
Fuck that guy. Nah, below me. There's a hobgoblin here on the boxes that's
Oh,
elevated.
you can't see them. I made the
Oh,
roll
I
for this
can
guy
see
because he's
him,
the only guy
though.
that you can't see. So that's okay.
Oh, I can see him.
That's just because my wall drawing was shitty there in the moment. So
Well, then in
forgive
that
me.
case, the
There.
so there's me, and then down one, and down two, and then across one. Does that count? Or is that still too far inside?
Nope.
Like
You got
if
it.
okay, cool.
Like there. Gone.
I'm guessing because I can't see him.
He's gone. He's in there.
Yeah, cool.
I'll have
I
to
have
remember
cast
this next
that. Well
time.
done.
Yeah, very good job. Yeah, I thought you meant him. I hadn't
Yay.
drawn my walls yet, so I was doing it in a hurry. So.
Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah, there's one. The way this works is like one square is like a little further or something. So yeah, I will. Okay. Anyway, enough Dungeons and Drawing. Up next is the guy that you just moved. Hooray! Moobs, go ahead and make a roll.
Oh, excellent.
For some damage for this.
Oh
poor
wait, I could
hobgoblin
move
gentleman.
too, couldn't I?
Oh yes,
you
you
don't
can.
have to ask me
Okay,
twice.
I'll just do that while y'all are doing whatever it is y'all are doing.
7 coldy damage.
Gotcha. He'll take that damage while Nina is going.
Oh, I
Wow,
can't move. It's
Peter.
not my turn.
You should be able to just move. Tell me where you want to go.
I just wanted to go like down to that bottom door opening.
Gotcha. Easy peasy.
Or well, actually, like just kind of above next to the door opening.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
You are no longer invisible because you cast a spell.
Mm-hmm.
So you are.
So I'm like hiding behind this door, yeah.
Yeah. It is dark in here, but you got your goggles on. You can see. The hobgoblin took damage. It has no idea where it has gone to. A creature that was invisible cast a spell on it. So I will roll a dice at random to see which direction he's going to panic in.
Hey.
Into darkness.
Yeah. Could you imagine you're there doing your work, you hear a commotion, then all of a sudden the lights go out, it's dark, and you hear slurping and there's tentacles all around you?
Oh god.
It's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
Imagine he was one of the good guys that
but I decided not to.
Your mother
rare-
smells of elderberries.
A rare moment of restraint from Matt.
Very rare.
Uh,
I'll type it in chat.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Chaos.
5. It's gonna move south. I'm gonna roll every direction that they go.
It's a difficult terrain.
So 10, 20. 30.
Yes, that's where I wanted him.
Dash. 40. 60.
No.
Okay.
Aw.
Wandered around for a little bit. Now he realizes where the hell is he, or where the hell he is, and sees some things going on. Can't do anything about it because he had a dash to get out of there. So his turn is just gone. Taj, it's your turn now.
So he'll blah, 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 blah. You only
exactly.
take damage if you end your turn in there
Or start.
or start. Okay. So I held my action for the last round, if shit hit the fan. Can I do that?
I'll let you do that before your turn.
So I was gonna cast Firebolt Cantrip
Go for it.
at the dude in front of me, who's slapping me around like a jerk.
Yeah. Go ahead and cast it. It'll be disadvantage because they're right in melee distance with you.
Hold on, I gotta find a second D20. I have so many dice. Okay. Dang, yo, that's so sad. It would have been a nat 20, but I rolled a 13 plus 6, so whatever that math is.
13 plus 6 is still 19, which will still hit.
Okay. So he takes 2d10.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna stay on the ground, by the way? Or are you gonna stand up?
No. I would definitely like to stand up, if you'll allow me.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I just have to empty out all my dice.
Just do it.
10.
10 damage. Doesn't look too happy about that at all. Looked really rough as you let this firebolt erupt from your little dwarvish hands now. It just lights them up.
And then I, for my turn, would like to try and shove him into the circle.
Okay. Make a athletics roll.
Let me see. Okay. Yeah. Come on, baby. 5.
I rolled an 18. So you go to shove, and then they sort of grab their shield and just put it in front of them, and you just hit like wooden shield and they just don't budge at all.
Okay.
Oofers.
Sad. And then just to clarify, if I try to move, he gets an attack of opportunity on me.
Correct.
And that shove move was my action, so I can't cast a spell, right?
Correct.
Would Misty Step in
That
this
works.
situation work since it's a bonus action?
Absolutely.
I would like to Misty Step away.
Where to?
It's 30 feet. So let me just see where I can go in 30 feet. It looks like I could go by this wheel.
That's a good spot. It's lit. It's got light there for you since it's dark out here.
That thing though, what is that?
That's Azric's tentacle.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll go by that
Like,
thing.
what the hell is
little
that?
guy?
What is
Wouldn't
that?
worry about that little guy.
It looks
There you go.
weird. Yeah.
You mistily step away.
Now high five the tentacle.
Yeah.
And I also use that as a Fey Touch situation, so it doesn't
Yeah.
kill a spell slot.
Amazing. So up next is the hobgoblin that you just hit, and it goes to swing at you and looks, and you just poof out of there and disappear. They are quite pissed, and they are going to. I think they're just going to come down here, and they see Zillajarn as their next target, and they are going to just go ham sandwich on him. Let's see. Yep, he's going to hit Zillajarn. Fortunately, for Zillajarn, that is a miss. So he's able to block their long sword. And now it's Zillajarn's turn. He is sort of panicking, and he's going to try and do the heroic thing and keep trying to help Emmy defeat the creature that was attacking her. Even though she's a large dire wolf now.
I was gonna say he does see that she's a large dire wolf and not in need of saving, right?
Oh, yeah.
Just making sure.
He's just trying to be a team player.
Okay. Just making sure it's not like a damsel in distress situation, because then he and I are gonna have a talking to.
No. He's just trying to be a team player.
Team
He's
player is
trying-
totally fine.
He's trying to do a good job. Like he's like this is like his finals basically. Like he's in clinicals at the moment, and like he's trying to do a good job for his boss. He's probably watching him.
Gotcha.
So he
I'll
attacks.
give him a good review. Don't worry.
21 to hit. Excellent. And he's gonna do 10 damage. To the warg. Warg's not looking too hot. And actually, that should have been at advantage because they're frightened. No, they have disadvantage on their attack rolls. I got that backwards. Okay, all good. Emmy.
Okay, so I want to attack the same one that Siljarn just attacked.
Yeah. Big scary dog.
Let's just murder that dog. And I'm just going to use my pack tactics again.
Yeah.
Bitches didn't help me in any way. 9, does 9 hit?
9 does not hit the warg.
Okay. I'm gonna chomp and I miss. Everybody's moving around in the dark and there's tentacles everywhere. It's really hard to aim with that going on in the background. But I am gonna use my bonus action. Extend a spell slot to get some HP back. But that's my turn.
Okay. Up next, this goblin who had climbed up here is gonna move a little bit on these barrels. I'll make him do a dex save, which he succeeds as he's trying to like tiptoe on these barrels. And he sees Core right here. So he's gonna take a shot at Core right in front of him with his short bow. A 6 ain't gonna cut it though. So he's gonna come back here and he's gonna use the Slurpee as an opportunity to try and hide with his bonus action. The warg. It started its turn, so you can go ahead and roll for
Oh
it.
yeah. Okay. That is 8 damage.
8 damage. Which is enough to kill it.
Oh snap!
It goes to reach out towards Dire Emmy, and then it goes to just jump out, and then just some tentacles grab it and just pull it back in. And it gone. Which then makes it Core's turn.
Okay. Well, seeing that Ziljarn is kind of surrounded, I'm going to go and try to help out my subordinate. So I'm going to kind of maneuver around Emmy's wolf form and slide in right there. And the first guy I'm going to attack is the hobgoblin.
Okay.
So let's see if I can hit him. Sure. Probably not. That's a 10.
Glancing blow off his shield.
All right. I'll take another attack then. See if I can hit this time. Come on, dice. That's better. Dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. I'll find a D10 real quick. All right. That's 8 damage on
8
that.
damage, which kills him. He only had 1 HP left. Your fireball almost one-shot him
Nice.
from dodge.
And
So he
now with
falls.
my glaive, Is that warg within 10 feet of me?
Should have hit him again.
It is.
So as my bonus action, I'm just going to do a Polar Master attack.
Heck yeah.
And it misses. It's only an 8.
Heck no.
Zildjian kind of got a little bit.
Alrighty. Up next, this goblin's starting their turn in the slurp. So go ahead and
all right. 9 damage.
9 damage, which obliterates this goblin.
Oh my.
Tears him up. Now it's your turn, Azric.
Okay. I think I'm gonna drop the slurps and whispers.
Dropping the slurps. You got it.
I don't know where my tentacle is, and I would like to move it.
Alrighty, so you drop hungry Hadar, and then you can see clearly now.
All right. See clear. I would like to move. I can't move my tenny, but I would like to move my tenny right here, and
Yeah,
it's gonna melee spell attack that guy. Now
Go
that I
for
can
it.
see him. That is a 11.
11 will miss.
All right. And then I see there's a big bad warg here, so I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Alrighty,
Okay. The 17 hit.
the 17 does hit.
About a 14.
A 14 also hits.
Okay. First damage is 8.
Alrighty, it
Okay.
takes 8 damage.
Okay. And another 8.
Another 8. Not looking too hot. Alrighty.
Oh,
Then I'll move up 1, and I'm gonna just grab the ledger.
Oops.
It's
Gotcha.
my free item interact.
Yep. Easy enough. And then Taj isn't concentrating anymore because everyone that she was invisibling is uninvisibled. So I make sure. All right. The warg is just gonna take off after you and just run over to you without disengaging. So Zildjian will get an attack of opportunity, which he misses with a 3 on the dice. Not doing too hot today. The warg is gonna try and bite you, Azric, and that is a 16.
Oh yeah.
10 piercing damage to you.
Ooh-wee.
Make a strength saving throw.
Uh-oh. That is a 7.
You are prone.
Okay.
He basically ran at you and chomped and just pounced on top of you and knocked you over. Okay. Up next is this hobgoblin. And you hear him yell something sort of at the top of their lungs. And they are gonna run over here, over to Taj, who they see, and they're gonna swing at you. And they are going to hit your AC. If there's anything you'd like to do about it.
Oh yeah, I could do my silvery barbs.
Okay. We'll have them roll again. Okay, they rolled again and it was higher.
Oh yeah, they have to use a lower one.
Yeah. So the next roll was a nat 20. So maybe I wasted a nat 20 roll. So okay. So they're gonna swing.
But when I use my silvery barbs,
Uh-huh.
I can choose a different creature you see within range. I can choose myself. The chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll.
Yeah, who you gonna give that to?
Myself.
Gotcha. This hobgoblin comes at you, and not really swinging wildly. Seems very skilled with the weapon, and then kind of goes over the top, which sort of you cast your spell to hope to negate this, and he comes in underneath and then slashes on an opening and does 13 slashing damage to you.
How much?
13.
I thought I heard 13.8, and I was like, what is that number?
13 slashing damage.
Cool.
And with that, he did some shouting, and at the end of his turn, you see a door open. You see a goblin come out to see what the commotion is, and then sees Cooter over there, and they're just gonna shoot at Cooter with their bow. And that's a 19
That
to you,
hits.
Cooter. 8
Yes.
piercing.
8
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, 8 piercing damage to you. So obviously he yelled for everyone that something was going on, and at least one goblin emerged from this doorway here, probably trying to hide and slack off from work. But now it's your turn, Cooter.
I am going to wait, he's 15 feet away. So I will run over here and booming blade and smack him with my Ikoa.
Amazing. Yeah.
I can do that. I just don't remember how to. I haven't used this in forever.
Go ahead and roll your d20.
Wait, that's my Ikoa plus, right?
Yep.
So that's I can math 12.
Let's see. What was your roll, by the way, on your attack?
7, but plus 5.
Gotcha.
For the yes. 7 plus 5 was like the actual
12.
attack roll. Yeah.
12 does not hit the goblin.
Yeah.
They're
Sad.
nimble and they kind of dodge out of the way of your attack.
Can I still move away, or will he attack of opportunity if I move away now?
He might. Well, he had a bow in his hand, so he could try. I think you can't with a ranged weapon, unless he uses like an improvised weapon. So you probably got nothing to worry about. But
Okay, in that case, I will. You know what? Maybe I'll just. If he's using a bow, or I feel like there's gonna be more dinner. I'm gonna back off.
okay. Where are you headed to?
That's it. I moved.
Okay. So they're gonna try and swing at you with their bow as a melee weapon, as an improvised weapon. That's the best they can do. It's actually a decent roll, but
Oh my god!
still misses you. So you take off and it goes and swings and whiffs. Okay. Up next are oops, don't do that. Accidentally
Damn it,
moved
I
you.
still
If
have
you'll
another
move yourself
spell slot.
back.
Oh, hang on.
That's my
No,
bad.
I cannot. It's not my turn.
Do it again. Sorry. My screen was jacked up for a second. Okay. Up next is the Hobgoblin. This guy here, he sort of assesses the battlefield. And he's gonna move backwards. If I can make it work. Having all kinds of weird problems today. That's okay. Load map, please. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, move backwards. 25 to here. They begin to cast a spell. And as the 20 foot, I think that they're going to 20-foot radius, centered right here. They're going to cast Fireball.
Oh, snap.
So I need a Dex saving throw from Taj first.
Oh boy. 18.
You succeed. Emmy.
Give me a second. I'm looking for my direwolf stats. There they are. 14.
You succeed. Core.
Dex save? 10.
You fail.
Oh.
And Zillajarn also fails.
Oh no. Oh no.
I need a calculator before I try and do this in my head. If you failed, you take 31 damage. If you succeed, you take 15. So Zillajarn immediately goes down.
No. I mean, I can't say anything, so.
So for you, Cooter, you are concentrating on Gobbo Boy over here. And you see sort of the edge of the hobgoblin back in this direction, and you hear them making some grandiose incantation, and then you just hear this and hear just a large emanation of flames, and it just sounds like chaos in the next room.
Chaos, yeah.
Absolute chaos. Taj, is your turn.
Oh shoot. That came from the person I see in this light.
Yeah.
I am going to throw fireball back at them.
Okay. Where are you gonna center
Fireball
that?
fight.
Fireball fight!
Yeah, I think regardless of what you do, it's gonna hit the other goblin there too. So
Yeah. He's about to get decimated.
Am I able to get anybody else in that? Or no?
No, I don't think.
Okay.
Let me draw real quick. 20 foot. Yeah, in order to hit these two, or to hit that guy at the very edge, that's about it. Without hitting you all, everyone else is just
Gotcha.
outside of it.
Yeah. Two's good for me.
Alrighty. So the goblin makes a dex save. What's your spell DC?
My spell DC is 14.
So that goblin fails.
Yeah, I think that's what you asked. The save
Yeah.
DC?
Yes, this goblin
Yeah.
fails, and this hobgoblin succeeds.
7. Sorry, I'm counting. Okay.
That's okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let me get out to my calculator. Man, I rolled so low. $23.
23. This goblin just incinerated on top of the barrel, and just fire rising from above. This guy, so 23, that would be 11. Yeah, so it's round down. They take 11 damage, and they're sort of holding their hands up, and I mean, they look hurt. They look singed by it, but they were sort of on the edge of the blast and didn't take the full brunt of it. Still effective.
Got a question about Zillajorn.
Yes.
He's a red dragonborn, right?
No, he's not a red dragonborn.
Oh, he's not. Okay. Dang it.
He's a dragonborn, but is not a red dragonborn.
Okay. The little character token, I thought maybe he might be, but...
Well, I'll tell you, because you would know. Let me get his info up here real quick.
I was just gonna try and be cheeky with the red dragonborn resistances. See if I could.
Let me see. No, he's bronze.
Bronze, okay.
And you said taking healing potions is a bonus action now?
Yep, if it's for you, it is.
Yeah. I'll take a bonus. I'll do that.
Yeah.
And was there another rule we said that we got full health or something, or?
No. We had talked about something else. I think, didn't we say last time if you use a full action that you get the max?
Yeah,
of
that's
it?
what we said. If you use a full action to do the drinking potion instead of your bonus action, then you can have max on the die.
And that's
Gotcha.
just for you though.
Yeah. I'm healing myself because
Perfect.
So you're like licking
die.
every last drop out of the bottle.
Yeah. I'm like.
Yeah. So you still roll for a bonus action. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
No.
And another goblin emerges out to see what's going on. Sees the boss over here, sees Cooter in this room, and it's also gonna just shoot at you with their short bow, but this is gonna miss with a 13.
Am I the only one that thinks of health potions kind of like wine, where like the basic one is like really cheap wine and it's like not so great, but then the higher grades are like masterpiece of like flavor?
I always pictured it as more like it's like Kool-Aid, and it's like the lower ones is like you're really poor, so you got to skimp on how much Kool-Aid powder you add.
Oh, okay.
And the really good ones are like you put 2 packets in there.
All right, Zillajarn is unconscious and on the ground. Himmy, not looking too hot.
Okay. Was that his first roll? Is what you're saying?
You have no idea what's happening to Zillajarn unless you want to go check. But
I'm sure
it's
he's fine.
I really want someone to heal him, but I really don't want to undirewolf because I can't do it again if I do.
I'm a paladin.
That's true. I'm gonna go and attack this hobgoblin near me.
Okay,
Pounce on him.
go for it.
And he's next to Taj, so I'll still get my pack tactics.
Your tactics.
My tactics. Doesn't sound right. It's gonna be nice. It's at 18 plus, so that'll probably hit.
That does hit.
And that's gonna do 9 damage.
Okay.
And then he also needs to make the save.
They fail.
Oh,
they're prone.
Oh, they failed the bite, so they're prone. Okay.
They are prone.
And I'm going to bonus action eat a spell slot to heal again, I think.
Okay. Very nice. We'll have to move you over there. So there you go.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
That's okay. What's really funny about those goblins is they were in that room the whole time, and if things would have happened differently and they hadn't got yelled at, they probably would have just hidden there in the little cellar. Core, it's your turn.
Okay. So I see Zillajarn on the floor, charred.
Badly burned, yeah.
I'm going to, with my talisman in hand, use my action to do lay on hands.
Okay.
And I'm going to give him 20 of that.
Alrighty. You pump 20 of your lay on hands into Zillajarn, and you just see his inhale a breath.
I just look at him and like, you don't get to die in this shithole, initiate.
Love it.
All right. Anything
And
else
then,
you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'd like to move my max movement of 30, which gets me. Well, it gets me. I'm just gonna plant myself in front of this guy right here.
Okay.
And I think that's all I can do. Yeah.
Alrighty. Azric, you are prone in front of a warg.
I'm gonna bonus action. I think that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 right here. Move my tenny right there
Okay.
and try. And it's gonna smack the warg
Gotcha.
with a 22.
That hits.
It takes 8 cold damage.
Alrighty. That kills that warg.
Oh hell yeah!
That warg goes down from being tentacle slapped.
I'm going to stand up
Alrighty. There's half your movement.
and move 5, and I'm gonna blast this guy
Okay.
in front of Core. 17 hit.
It does.
Excellent. Takes 7 damage.
Gotcha.
And second Eldritch Blast. Definitely hits
Okay.
and does 12 damage.
Gotcha. All right. Anything else?
And I'll use my remaining, what was it? 15. Yeah, remaining movement to do this. To move there.
Gotcha. Alrighty, up next, this hobgoblin is gonna stand up and take a swing at you, Emmy.
Yeah, bring it on.
Actually,
No, I'm a big growling wolf.
they're gonna
Right.
disengage.
Smart.
They use their action and they're going to disengage. Alrighty. Up next, this goblin. And he sees these two and yells something at them. So this goblin moves over here, still within reach of of Cooter, and then is going to use their bonus action to disengage. They move over here. And then they're going to take a shot with their short bow at Taj, who they can see from here. 20 to hit. 4 piercing damage. It sounds like he's given some orders for reinforcements to come to him. Cooter, that one just ran by you and just didn't pay attention to you, and you see this guy giving out orders to people.
Yeah. He's a big boy. I am going to... I can't go past him though, can I? No.
Not without taking some attacks of opportunity.
Yeah. I will Ray of Sickness him from whence I stand.
Which one is him?
The one below me.
This one?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
Panic puke.
Yes. 21.
21,
Yes!
that hits.
I can roll for damage. I can
Yeah.
roll for damage. Quickly. How? Yeah, 2d8. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 11.
11 damage. This hobgoblin is hit from behind by this poisonous discharge from Cooter and just melts away, hitting the back.
Like that.
As they get Ray of Sickness out of existence. You killed him. You killed another person with Ray of Sickness.
Yeah.
What's the body count of that spell?
So crazy.
Oh, which means now I can move in here. Huge.
Mm-hmm.
I can go here, and then I can come help my friends. Hello, friends. Oh, there's a guy up there. Creepy.
Yeah.
didn't know there was a
This
guy up there.
goblin is going to try and swing at you with his bow because he had his bow out.
Yeah, that's okay.
They miss you.
I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
I believe that's all I've got.
Alrighty. It's hobgoblin. Let's see. I think that they are going to move here. And I'm gonna template something out. Yeah. They sort of slide like to square up with you, Core, and you're waiting for them to try and hit you with the staff or pull some sneaky stuff on you. And he sort of grabs the top of his staff and seems like he pulls like magical energy out of it and then just serves it right back up to you and casts lightning bolt. 100 feet long blast. It hits you, Emmy, and Taj.
Is that
And I
a
got
dex save?
dex save.
So all of you
Shit.
make a dex save.
I didn't roll so good last time.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, this is good.
Zildron would have been resistant to this. It's just a product tracking board. Alrighty. So Core, what's your saving throw?
Sorry, I'm just looking at something here. Just double checking that I saw what I saw. Okay, yeah. That would be 19.
You save. Emmy.
Sorry, 9.
You fail. Taj.
I use my silvery barbs to get my chosen effect that I didn't go off and when it was my turn. So it works on saving throws. So I got advantage, and so I rolled a 19 plus 1, so 20.
Let's see. So you can't use silvery barbs in this case.
No,
they're
I
not...
had already used it.
Oh, that's right. You're right. You had your thing.
Yeah.
Thank you. My bad. This is what I get for not knowing how shit works.
Yeah,
So you
I was
saved
just
too.
explaining my roll. Yeah. I could have easily just been like 20, but I was just explaining that I had used my.
You're good. I forgot that you had it.
From it.
Yeah. All good. So if you failed, you take 32 lightning damage. If you succeed, you take 16.
Okay.
And you notice Core being up close and personal to this sort of caster hobgoblin is they were hoping for sort of a coup de grace here because they're looking pretty worse for wear. They were hoping to pull out the big guns and just send everyone packing, but it didn't seem like that was enough to do you all in. You're stronger than they thought they were. So Taj.
That caster that keeps being a butthead
Yeah.
needs to be silent. So I'm going to throw Tasha's hideous laughter
Okay.
at him, please.
They need to make what kind of save?
They need to make a wisdom saving. Let me just doubly check. A wisdom saving throw.
They rolled a 7.
Nice.
Gotcha. Okay. And they're ruffling. Basically. They're rolling on the floor laughing. Something is just hilarious to them, and they're just sort of pointing and laughing and just having a ball, really.
And I yell to everybody, don't hit him. Like, take care of the other goblins.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Amazing. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, because that would be, never mind. Actually, no, I can do this. Actually, I don't fucking know. Can I, as a bonus action, am I able to light a torch and throw it?
Absolutely.
Or is that a full ass action? Yeah, I need to
do that.
We need light. So I would like to light a torch and just throw it.
Gotcha. Can someone tell me the range? Is it 30 foot of bright light for a torch?
I actually don't know. I can Google it though.
Where do you want to throw it?
Just like in this vicinity.
20 foot.
Up here, like up to in this room that you're in? Got it.
Yeah, just like anywhere around here. Just because I can't see. I don't know what's
bright,
happening.
40 dim.
20 bright, and then an additional 20 of dim light.
Yeah. It's all coming back to me. So you light up the place a bit. Toss that out of there. Amazing. Now there is torchlight in here. Perfect. Alrighty, up next is a goblin. They don't see anybody actually from where they're looking except for their boss being down. So they run over here to check out what's up. They see some scaries. He shoots at you, Core, with his short bow, and is gonna miss. And then they sort of try and duck out of the way. Zillajarn is gonna stand up. And he is going to second wind to get some more HP. He's feeling a little hurt, and he's just sort of like dusting himself off, like tearing off like the armor that's all charred and like crumbling, and sort of looks around at everyone, sees the one laughing, heard not to touch it, so he just shouts, "Where are the enemies?" He's asking for someone to be like, "Where do I go?"
Room to the left, where they're coming out of.
Okay, so he gets up.
They're in here.
And he hears Cooter yelling. He can't see anything either, but he takes a page out of Taj's book from what she did, and he's gonna just toss a torch
Right in my face.
in the room, like in
Right
this
over my
vicinity, and you just when you see it just chuck over into the room there, and he will dash to get up next to you, Cooter. Emmy.
Okay, I basically want to follow him. So
Okay.
this is like 20.
Yep.
I think I can get like here.
Going through yeah, you get there.
Okay, actually my speed is 50 feet.
Yeah, so you can go wherever you want in this room pretty much.
Okay,
Next to
so
the
I
bad
want
guy.
to go like over here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack this guy. I'm
Go
gonna
for
bite
it.
him. Arrgh. 26.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tear into him.
Make sure you roll with advantage with your pack tactics.
I did to see
Okay.
if I got it, but I didn't. It's gonna be 6 piercing damage, and he has to make a DC 13 strength.
They fall prone
Nice.
with 6 piercing. Alrighty. Anything else?
Yeah. You know what? I just realized I forgot to remove the lightning damage. How much was that? If you failed?
16.
So I'm gonna use another spell slot to heal, and then I'm done.
Okay. Core up next. Core, it's your turn now.
Okay. Can I, thinking about why we're here, rescue Hayden, but also Core's like, I don't know what you call it, cop brain,
Investigator.
investigator brain.
Cop brain.
Yeah, investigator brain. There you go. Yeah, can I use my action to use some rope to bind this guy who's laughing his hands and feet, so he can't like, or is that considered an attack?
Let me think about this. So they are. I'm looking up Tasha's real quick.
Yeah, it says at the end. It says it takes damage.
Yeah, so they're incapacitated, unable to stand
they're
up.
prone right now.
So incapacitated, they can't take actions or reactions. So they're rolling around. I'll make you make a check for it to see
Okay,
if
that's
you can wrangle
Yeah,
them.
he's like kind of. That's fair. So what? Like maybe.
Just do like an athletics.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
Your goal, I'm assuming, is to bind them so they can't cast spells that require somatic components.
Yeah, and I kind of want to have at least one person alive that we might be able to ask, like,
Mm-hmm.
maybe why they took Hayden.
Mm-hmm.
Even though that's not a core.
Yeah.
He's not so extremely selfish that he won't help these people find information. Okay, here we go. 6. Wait, let me math. What is that? 14?
A 14? Yeah, I'll let you restrain him.
Yeah, I just want to bind his hands and feet.
Okay.
And I can move and stuff. So this is this is an opening here, right?
Yep.
And I'll just cozy on up to this guy here.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Azric.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I'm gonna move the tentacle right here in front of the laughing guy,
Yeah.
right north of him.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna follow course. 1, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mm-hmm.
And I see this goblin, correct? In
Yeah.
front of core. All right, I'm gonna blast away.
Go for it.
All right, first one is a 15.
It hits.
All right, it shall take 8 damage.
Demolishes him.
Awesome.
Utterly
and-
destroyed.
That is all my movement.
Okay. Up next is this goblin who's going to stand up and is going to disengage with their bonus action. Try to get out of the way of y'all, and then he's just going to shoot at Cooter on the way out. And miss. And miss. Cooter, it's your turn.
Okay. And he went back behind me, this guy.
Yeah, he just scurried over there.
I will. Ooh. Yeah, that's not great. Health. I will take a couple steps closer to him and do the same thing. Booming blade and
Yeah.
you call a stab.
Roll a d20.
15.
That hits.
Yes.
This is the first time that your booming blade has hit in this campaign, I do
Oh,
believe. So
shit.
It
please
really
describe
is, yeah.
what it looks like with this booming blade.
It really is. It basically just like as it connects with him, you just hear this kind of like crackling sound that surrounds him, and he's just like freaking out, kind of like tickles at first, starts going a bit numb, doesn't like it, feels a bit gross. And it's just like this kind of like blue sparkly situation.
Mm-hmm. take your big Gikkelwa, which is like a big long-bladed spear, and just jab it into this goblin. And they take some thunder damage along with it.
So that's 5 plus 2 is 7. Plus the 1d8, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's 14.
Yeah, so you hear the crackle of thunder just erupt from the goblin as they're just blown onto the floor and killed by your
She's slapping today.
by your booming blade.
What happened, girl?
And I will say at this point, there are no other enemies since you have elected to capture the hobgoblins. So what we'll do is we'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, it seems like y'all got some talking to do to this fine hobgoblin gentleman that dropped a fireball and a lightning bolt onto you. So don't go anywhere. Stretch your appendages if needed. Grab a snack, and we'll be right back. And welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you've gotten some snacks and some beverages and stretched your appendages. Where we had left off, where the party had just finished off the last enemy here in the warehouse that they're in, looking for their BFF Hayden, who's been gone for months in real life, days in the game. So at this point, you've got this hobgoblin caster who is hilariously laughing on the floor until they finally save. And they are bound by Core's expert knot tying skills. And you are in the warehouse where it is dimly lit. Otherwise brightly lit where your torches were thrown. So my question to you all is, what would you like to do now?
I can always punch him in the face and snap him out of it.
He stopped laughing, right?
Yeah, he stopped.
He did after a while, and he's just like trying to struggle through his binds, and looks to you, Azric, being the closest, and just says, "Release me, cur! I'll tear you apart."
Because I'm still a giant direwolf, I'm just gonna put my face really close to his and like growl and like he can feel like the hot breath and the drool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yum.
well, I do believe you are not in the position to be making demands. It is we who are the ones who are going to be making demands and asking you a variety of questions. Now, if you cooperate, we may let you go.
I could still punch him in the face.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be time. Cool. Now, where exactly are we?
And he just smiles, just spits on the ground. Filled with blood, as he's been pretty badly beaten and hurt.
Let's try this again. All right. As you look around, you can see all your associates are no longer breathing. They're on to further shores. You're the only one left alive. And if you want to remain that way, then I suggest you cooperate.
I'm dead either way. So just end it.
Right. Anyways, we're looking for a statue. Do you know where it is in the warehouse?
You get the impression that just speaking to him, he's not going to tell you shit. He's got bosses that he's more scared of you. So what would probably need to happen is some sort of interrogation here. So you can choose which tack that you would like to go with for this conversation. But we'll just reduce it down to a roll, unless there's anything else that you all would like to do.
Zone of Truth.
Mm-hmm.
While everyone's doing that, can I come over here and check out the thingo that Azric was looking at earlier?
thingo that
The
Azric.
ledger?
The ledger.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Because I don't think you ended up.
I
Did
grabbed
you
it,
end
but
up getting?
He
I'll
grabbed
hand
it and pocketed it.
I can hand it to you.
So yeah,
When I
we'll
cast
do
it,
that in a moment. But what is it that we'll start with Core's in Azric's part first, and then we can come back to the ledger next. So what's the plan of action here for y'all?
Oh God, there's two of me.
I guess interrogate, convince him that we'll let him live, and that means he'll have a chance to run away from the people he's actually afraid of.
Mm-hmm. So Core, were you going to cast something?
you want information, right? It can only be helpful.
By all means.
I will cast Zone of Truth on that man.
And
Alrighty.
also, like I pose the question, like, if you cooperate, you can join our private crew, go away from here, and make some money for yourself.
I see. So Taj, I'll let you give Azric an advantage on his roll for kind of offering that up, as you've now guaranteed he'll live and a way out. So go ahead and roll with advantage. He's gonna
Persuasion?
he's gonna try and save your zone and rolled like a 7 Core. So you know he's affected by your zone of truth.
Okay. Question for Mac. When you made that offer, did you use those words exactly as you just said them?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Is she in
he
the
doesn't
zone?
know we're pirates.
No, he doesn't. I mean, he might suspect.
All that you guys have really spilled the cores that you're adventurers. He thinks like your methods are a little shady, but I don't think he suspected you're pirates until.
I guess I thought he knew the whole time. So
That's why I wanted to ask you if that's
could
how
I
you wanted to
rephrase?
word
I
it.
guess that's a Max
What?
question.
What would Taj have said in this situation is what I would ask, not whether
Basically, like
Mhm.
he could join us and like
Mhm.
be with us. You know, like
Sure.
he can join us.
Say you
It's
have
like
a
what I'm trying to
ship.
ask.
And
Cork
you-
can
Yeah, I
draw
mean, he
his
knows we
own
have a ship crew.
conclusion.
So
Core can draw his own conclusions. So
yeah.
I got a 21.
21. Okay. Yeah, he's not. No way. Okay. What was your question to him that you'd asked?
My first question was, where exactly are we? And then the second question was, where we're looking for a statue. Do you know where it is?
He looks and he's like, we're in a warehouse, obviously, belonging to the cartel. I'm sure you're aware of their presence on the atoll.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Allow me to be a little bit more specific. We're looking for a statue in the shape of a man. What was he doing? Firing a pistol.
Firing a pistol, looking away, ever so handsome.
Have you seen that statue in here?
He sort of thinks to himself, no statue coming through here, but people coming and going. To other places that lead out of here.
You're being very cryptic.
What does
Or
Hayden
at least
look like?
you're
Can you just
hiding, what you're
describe
trying to
him?
say.
I am
Uh,
being cryptic because while your offer is intriguing, and I am more than willing to take it, giving you certain information would be quite detrimental to me if this doesn't work out. So, like I said, lots of people come and go this warehouse to other places. And he looks to his right at the room that he originally came out of.
Ah. Oh, excellent.
Do you mind if I ask another one?
By all means.
If we were to walk through those doors over there, next room, what would we find inside?
Which doors are you referring to?
The one that I'm assuming he was eyeballing the rooms that we haven't been in yet.
This
Was
one?
that the one? Yeah. Isn't there a door basically across from me? Like through that room?
Oh, you so this one, the door's open. That's where the goblins came out of.
Oh, it's open. Well,
And he says, I mean, you can see through there, and he's like, the door there's another storeroom. But that's not where I'm talking about. Look harder.
Are we going to have any surprises by looking harder?
Define surprises.
Are any of more of your men around?
My men, no. There are plenty more.
Can I go and try to look where he seemed to be eyeballing? I'm not sure where exactly he's eyeballing.
Yeah, let's pull the old maparoni back up. He's just eyeballing in this
Follow
room.
you.
In this room. Okay, Cor's just gonna let Azra continue to question. He's gonna go in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow Corcus and detect magic over here and see if there's anything.
While you're doing that as well, Cooter, I would make an investigation roll to look through that ledger.
That was outside the tray, but it's natural one.
Okay. I mean, you make your rules, but yeah, you're thumbing through and like there is a ton of stuff stored in this warehouse. You're looking for statue-shaped objects or anything like coming through recently. You're thumbing past inventory of like art items, gems, potions, special shipments, like all kinds of shit in here. So this place is a literal treasure trove. If you were to spend any amount of time here, that you'd be able to probably procure very handsome reward for your efforts.
Enough to play Payback Bloodbeak.
I don't know. Maybe you could spend some time here and loot and see what happens.
We should be looting.
So you cast Detect Magic
As a ritual, yes.
as a ritual. So it's going to take 10 minutes. Amazing. Okay. So with that, you can ask some more questions, Azric, while this ritual is happening. We were here all night with a night shift moving product. As far as my crew, no one. As far as the crew that is elsewhere, I don't know. A group of them came 3 hours ago. Haven't left. Difficult question to ask, as the only thing I've seen is the inside of it. You go through the blacksmith shop, you end up here, you do your business, You leave through the blacksmith shop. I have no fucking clue where this lies because there's no windows in here. Correct. I have only come through here that way. I believe so. Get me out of here safely, and you'll have the pleasure of knowing my name. For now, we'll see how things go. If it's all the same to you. He sort of looks at you puzzled. I have no fucking idea. I don't have that. Make an insight
Maybe there's one around.
Mm-hmm. $14. He's not being like directly resistant, right? He is, you get the sense he's genuinely scared of what happens to him if you all don't get the upper hand, like, of this situation. He knows that you're looking for something that's not here. He knows there's another way out of here. He's basically trying to hedge his bets because if you don't make it, he has some plausible deniability. Are you?
I can
No.
hear you.
I can hear
No.
you.
It's my fault. I keep hitting the wrong button. There's a scene for 4 people instead of 5. So I hit the wrong button on it because I switched them a while ago. So you're good.
Well, hopefully the viewers can read lips.
It was just when the map came up.
Oh, okay, beautiful. Listen. The more you cooperate with us, the higher chance for you getting out of here alive and having an out. The faster we get what we need and the answers we need, the faster we can get out of here together.
Exactly. Start fucking looking.
All right, everyone, pan out and look for what we need.
I'd like to loot for things that are valuable, but also look for maybe like a wooden box that Azric might be in, like a shipping container, you know.
So, okay, couple things that we'll do. I'm just gonna have you make an investigation check for me, Taj. To look for Hayden, and then the looting situation is going to depend on like, okay, like how long are y'all going to spend in here? But we'll get to that in a second.
25 for looting.
You're looting or looking for Hayden first?
Oh, I guess
Up to
looking
you.
for Hayden. Looking for
Up
Hayden.
to you. I'm just making
I
sure.
mean, that 25 I'd really like for loot, but I guess I'll use it on my friend.
You look for a Hayden-shaped box in this area, and you're looking through here. You remember he's a statue. There'd have to be a large box with some sort of reinforcement for it to not break through the fucking thing. You're just not finding anything. Any box is big enough, you're opening it up, and it's full of like bootleg wine or like silks or like all kinds of stuff. And you are turning this place upside down, and you're just like, where is he? Like, he's supposed to be here. This is the instructions we had. We found the secret place. Like, where is he? It's driving you mad. About that time, Cooter, your detect magic comes up with your magical sonar. Immediately, you see Core's shoes start pinging. All your magic items start pinging. And then you get a faint ping here.
Oh. Hey, Core, would you mind stepping off the rug for a moment?
Sure.
And would you lift it for me? I'm a little bit frail today after all that murder.
Yes, I will lift this fabric off the floor for you.
Oh my god.
It's a
you
heavy
lift
rug.
An old lady thing to do, though.
She lifts the rug Core lifts the rug, rolls it up, throws it to the side. And what you see
Eureka!
a trapdoor underneath.
In a trapdoor. What's in a trapdoor? Can I sense if there is any kind of weird lock or booby trap or etc. on said?
That'll be an
Door.
investigation.
I wish to investigate it.
Go ahead and make a roll.
I'll just shout to the other room. Looks like Cooter found some sort of
17.
17. You're
secret hidden door.
inspecting this, looking. You lift it just ever so slightly, looking for like a tripwire or something. And you don't see anything that would hinder. As soon as you open it just a bit, the sort of faint glow that was on the door when you entered starts pouring out of here. So another door to another place.
Of course it is.
There's another portal thingy.
Before going through that, I would like to do a perception check. Hold on. I have advantage on perception checks with smell while I'm a direwolf. So I want to like sniff around and see if I can sniff out anything interesting in this room.
Define interesting.
I'd like to say valuable, but Emmy doesn't think that way.
Also, can you sniff
So-
valuable things?
Well,
Gold, I
spices are
guess.
valuable.
Yeah.
Cheese.
Gold
Really
has
nice
a scent. Expensive cheeses. Yeah, I think so. But Emmy's concept of that is different, so I don't really know.
Just has a bunch of silver forks, and we're just like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what I just want to do like just like I'm just perceiving, so I'm not investigating. I'm not looking for anything specific. I'm just kind of like, does anything smell weird? Do I smell anything interesting other
Wait.
than goblin blood?
Hold on, Emmy. Don't you have a spell that can find Hayden?
The direwolf kind of does this and then kind of does this.
No idea what that means.
But that actually reminds me, can I try to smell the flowers that were on his flower crown?
Sure, you
And-
make your roll.
And he would have been in that garden, so he might smell like the earth from that garden as well.
Yeah, I'm waiting on you to make some rolls.
Oh, I'm just excited because Moobs gave me the idea. Okay. Oh, it's advantage. Okay. They were both the same number. 19.
19. You sort of just are sniffing out this whole area. You don't smell. Let me think about this. I'm gonna treat this like sort of like a tracking like dog situation.
Yeah.
You do smell those flowers and this earth
Oh.
from Escos, but the scent is not strong here, so you think he may have went through here, but is no longer here.
Does it get any stronger if I go towards that other portal?
Yeah, you can sniff out the trail that it leads to the other door.
Okay, I'll do like, even though I'm a big wolf, I'm still gonna do like a pointer dog and be like,
Amazing.
All right. I think Emmy's trying to say that Hayden went through this portal.
and then I go, "Ow, ow."
Taj, darling, you wouldn't happen to have any more invisibilities, would you?
Yes, I do. But I would like to look for loot before we go anywhere. We do not know if we will
yes.
be able to come back.
Absolutely agree. Everyone grab anything valuable that you see and take it with us. And Cutie, if you could walk around or I guess dash around with your detect magic, if anything's magical, we should grab it.
Upstanding
And I want to look and
bunch.
see if there's a cart or some sort of carrying or moving device that they were using with the works.
Oh yeah,
Like-
you're in a warehouse. There definitely is if you need a cart.
Right. But is there one that like the wargs were like a warg pulled cart?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to like go over to that and I'm going to like scratch at it. Like somebody hook me up to this.
Oh, I try. I put the harness on Emmy.
Okay. Sweet. Now I can carry more shit.
Yes, chef, doing the rounds.
And
Of course, just imagine it's like stealing from the rich and giving to the poor, and we're stealing from bad people who are rich and giving to us who are poor.
you know what? I really don't care at this point. I'm just trying to get back to Eskos. What are we doing with our tied up friend?
We're taking him with us.
Oh,
His eyes get
And-
wide. What do you mean with you where? Out of here?
Yes, we're going through this portal, but yes.
You cannot take me through that portal.
Where
Why
else
not?
are we supposed to take you?
What is behind this portal?
Not anyone under my command, but probably what you're looking for. But if you drag me through that portal, then I'm a dead man. They will
want
kill
to
me
know more.
first.
Where does this portal lead to? And who is behind it? And how many people?
This is so difficult. What you are searching for is through that door, and you will find people there that won't like you and will certainly kill me. What more do you want from me?
How many people?
More than you.
Why can't you just give me an answer?
Right. All right, wait.
Plausible deniability. Because if you get
have-
fucking killed, then at least I can act like I was knocked out and didn't tell you shit.
I will not say that you told us anything if you just tell us the truth.
Okay, this changes things. Do we have enough time to take a little wee break before going through that portal?
Why are you asking me?
Because my combat prowess relies on it. Because you should know when other people should be arriving, yes?
Like I said, the crew that I'm in charge of, that you killed most of, we're going to be here until the sun rises. So no one else will be in the warehouse. As far as people that come and go from the other place, I have no idea. Compartmentalization is the key in the cartel, so no one knows too much on their own.
And what time is it now, DM?
Y'all waited until after this shop closed and caused all the problems with that noble who came in and then came in here and started a fight. So it's like dinner time or a little after. It's like 10 or 11. So there's plenty of time until the next shift comes to the warehouse. He's telling you he doesn't
Long rest
know.
or short rest?
Short rest.
Yeah, if you long
yeah, we
rested
definitely couldn't
there.
do a long rest.
I
Yeah.
realize we're in trouble. Okay.
How long's
So
a short
short
rest? Like
resting?
30 minutes?
It's an hour.
Hour? Would be really helpful, but what if some of us take a short rest and some of us loot?
I think we could do both. He said it's like 10 p.m.
So yeah, with a
and
short
this
rest.
just changes at 6.
Do we think the
7.
guard is going to come looking for what's his face from the shop?
No.
I
I mean,
don't
I'm
have
a
the
wolf.
keys.
Oh,
All right. Let's just loot and rest. Otherwise, we need to be fully prepared to take on what's through that portal.
There are a couple more doors over here. Should I open one? Can I investigate if I can hear anything through this door here?
You don't hear a thing.
And this one?
Nada. You hear nothing.
Oh,
You can
well,
open them and see what's going on.
not by myself, I'm not.
Okay. So I will say if you're gonna
There might
spend,
be more loot in there.
I will say if you're gonna spend an hour in here short resting and then preparing and looting, I'll pull the map away and make sure not to hit the wrong button so I don't accidentally cut boobs out again. Sorry, buddy. So basically what you found in the room to the very south is just a storage closet. Doesn't lead anywhere. The room beside it is another storage area full of crates and other stuff. So as you're looting through here, like I'd mentioned earlier, it's a literal treasure trove here. You find several magical potions. You find a sort of iridescent looking gem. You find a few scrolls. You find several thousand worth of gold pieces. You find in one crate just piles of gemstones in there. You find necklaces, like art decorative items, some silk robes with gold that were meant to go to a noble, a carved little statuette, and you find it looks like a scroll case, but the scroll case is about as tall as you are.
Oh, maybe it's a map. Take a look.
So you open it up and you sort of unfurl this amazing tapestry that's at least 8 feet in length, maybe 4.5 feet tall. Absolutely beautiful, pristine condition. It's this breathtaking panorama of just a seamlessly blending elements of nature and emotion, and just sort of you can see tinges of magic, vivid colors, intricate details woven into the fabric.
Does it look like it's more than a century old?
Yes.
Can I use my background feature to determine the monetary value of what it would be?
Yeah, and everyone else can roll a history check too if you'd like.
Oh, I'd also like to roll a history check if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know.
Absolutely.
I used all my hit dice except for one on that short rest.
Yeah, you can do your short rest stuff as
13.
well.
13 also.
19.
18.
Emmy's in her element. Emmy and Taj are in their element right now, actually.
What are we rolling? Sorry, I was doing the
History.
history.
Gotcha. So
14.
okay. Anyone who'd gotten above a 17, which I think was who?
Me.
Emmy, Taj. What did Cooter get?
13 as well.
Okay. So you two, Taj and Emmy, your eyes sort of get extremely wide at this. Everyone else is like, this is a beautiful piece of art that would probably, garner a pretty penny at the market. This is a really expensive art item. You're like, hell yeah, we got a bunch of money here. Taj and Emmy, you recognize this piece. Emmy, probably from one of the many books that you had at home as well. And same for you, Taj. This hasn't been seen for quite some time. There's sort of a lush, fantastical landscape center stage with these towering trees, cascading waterfalls, these vibrant flora, with just serene beauty. There's these celestial elements in the starlit sky with constellations that seem to come to life. This tapestry has some magic infused in it to sort of enhance its beauty. There in the foreground, you can see that there are people of all sorts of backgrounds, just sort of in various states of emotion, like laughing, happy, sad, everything in between here. You can also see some other figures that are dotted in there too. And these figures are representative of the pantheon. So each god of the pantheon are among the people in this tapestry. Just among them, like they are sort of entreating them. And you recognize that in itself is this subtle symbolism. And then it immediately hits you that this piece in particular is of an extremely famous artist, an elven woman by the name of Alienari Sylvalis.
Put that in chat.
I will. From what you can recall, this is a piece known as Eternal Harmony. It has been lost for 150 years, maybe? And from what you remember with those rolls is this had been lost and believed to have been stolen or destroyed because it depicted the pantheon of gods amongst the common people. And that really rubbed people the wrong way of putting the gods on the same level as just common folk. So it was believed that it was destroyed or stolen. This is the last tapestry that she ever made. She never went back to that medium after this. This is the last known one that she created. And for your last bit of knowledge, Emmy, for using your background feature for Ancient Historian, this art object, depending on its condition, which it's immaculate now, how it's marketed, how it's sold or potentially traded, could be anywhere between 5,000 to 20,000 gold pieces.
So Blackbeak doesn't own us anymore. We're good.
That's not true.
How much do we owe Blackbeak?
It gets you a long way there. But she wants to
How
ship.
much do we owe?
How much do we owe her? Did you ever tell us?
No, but if you want $1 amount, I can give you
Actually,
that.
no. I wrote it down. 15 to 20K owed.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
I'll
value
check
of a
on
ship.
that.
I
The
wrote it
value
down
of a ship
episode
better than
15.
yours.
So she might take the scroll.
The tapestry,
Sorry, the tapestry.
the ancient
Sorry, it was in a
tapestry.
scroll case. So.
Yeah.
How's Zillajarn doing right now? Is he?
He's okay. He's feeling much better. So
Okay.
he's just a bit singed, but is doing okay.
Good.
I have a question for you, DM sir.
Yeah.
Were we fortunate or lucky enough to find any components that we require for our Scroll of Knock and Scroll of True Seeing?
Let me take a look. Let me scroll way back.
We need ironwood splinters, silver tongue blossom, or echoing crystals.
Let us see. You would definitely find some solid pieces of ironwood in here. That's for certain. Those other objects, like the echoing crystal, no, it doesn't have any inherent value. It's more of like a component is the only value. So,
Gotcha.
for
Well, how about
the
I'll let you continue.
yeah, for the scroll of true seeing, let's see. Yes, you would find a I believe it was the Starlit Ink, which comes
Yes.
from a particularly bioluminescent sea creature.
Ooh.
So you would have that as well.
Cool. Okay.
Thank you for reminding me.
Very nice.
And
Very
I'll
nice.
give you
indeed.
some exact values and stuff later.
Can we carry all this stuff among, like, if we all split things up? Like all
You
the
gotta-
stuff that you've indicated and listed?
You got a cart, so
Well, yeah, that's true. But I mean, I think we'd feel better having it on us, and we're gonna have to put Aiden on the cart.
some of it, yeah. I mean, like the scrolls, some of the potions, yeah, those will be fine. The hard thing is someone's gonna have a bag full of gems because there's 13 of them that you found, large gems that are worth several hundred gold pieces apiece. Someone probably have a bag full of the other art objects. Those are ranging in like the size. The gold pieces, like your packs are gonna be stuffed. So
But
Are
we
you
can
just gonna
manage
give us
it.
a list of all the stuff after the show?
I'm gonna give you, yeah. I'm not gonna do it now, but yeah.
Cooter.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure we don't need to do anything tricky here to make this work, or if we can just get all the really good goods.
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
Also, second question. So what our hobgoblin friend was inferring is we go in there, we come back through the same portal, and then go through the blacksmith door.
Say that one more time.
He's refusing to go into the
The secret
trap
door that you found. Yes.
Throw them on the cart. We'll take
Okay.
them through.
So is he inferring that we need to return here once we hopefully find Hayden and go back through the blacksmith door? Or okay, got it.
Mhm. Yeah. One way in, one way out. As far as he knows.
Okay. Well, team, I'll be ready.
You're gonna leave me tied up here until the meantime?
Well, it looks better for you if you're tied up, right?
Could this be an opportunity where I can use clairvoyance to put a sensor behind this other door to see what's behind it?
So when you had done that originally in the blacksmith shop, that's why it appeared on the opposite side. Since it's like another, like a door, like a magical door.
Oh, that's
There's no way
right.
to go to the other side. If it was a normal room or a wall, 100%. But you know now that magical doors,
That's just like not how that works.
yeah, because you can't infer what the other side's going to be. So if you tried it, it would basically appear like under the floorboards or something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Otherwise, normal circumstances, 100%, you could do that, no problem. But
I
magic,
thought I'd
done-
try.
yeah, magic messed it all up.
Pesky magic.
I know, right?
But well, if you can invis someone and then they can just peep the head in
I
and
can do
return with
that.
the information. Let's try that.
Okay. And as to not waste this opportunity, let's twin it. So that way it hits, like, I guess who wants to be invisible. I can be invisible. Anybody else?
I guess I'll go with
Taj,
you.
Taj asking
I'll
the group.
never
Oh,
say
okay.
no.
Depends if you want me to
Who wants-
go, because I
Who
want to
wants
not.
to be invisible and scout out? Because you're going
I
to
don't want to
attack.
use beast form right now. So
So it could be you and I.
Okay.
who has good like investigation and perception stuff?
I do. Investigation.
Oh, yes, I can actually replace my goggles. My goggles of night. I am learning.
I'll stay behind because if anything goes down here, I'll be okay. So other people go.
Taj and I will go. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I like touch, like I put a hand on my heart and then I put a hand on Azric's heart and we go invisible.
Gotcha.
Before that, I blush.
Amazing. Okay. So you all go invisible. What is the plan?
Taj and I will go through the trapdoor portal
Gotcha.
while the others wait in
So we want to
the
see what's on the
warehouse.
other side before we tell everyone to come.
Gotcha. Okay. So you look down into and go through. So as you're peeking your head in there, you sort of see like it almost looks like what you would expect, a long like staircase that goes downward. But the sort of architecture is quite different. Where the warehouse is mainly just sort of wood and stone, you peek your head down, you can see this sort of similar sandstone architecture that you had seen in the atoll. You actually see just like loose like sand like on the floors of this area. Little dirty. You hear voices in the background quite far away, and you can hear just, you can't make out what they're saying, you can just hear someone is raising their voice and yelling, if that makes sense.
Okay. We will sneak forward.
And I'd like that we would be like holding hands or something.
Yeah. I'll pull Taj along as we move forward quietly.
Gotcha. Can you all just both make a stealth roll for me?
Yippers. Nine.
20.
What am I? 19.
19 and 20. Your footsteps fall silent.
Having really good luck with my I have a liquid core dice with glitter in it that I
Fancy.
got for Taj, and it's working.
Very, very nice. So you're sneaking down this staircase, and you make it towards like a large, like iron banded door, and you can hear those just muffled, like shouting further in. How deep do y'all want to go?
Further.
How
So we, like-
how much further? Can we visibly see the end, or it's just
You're
with
at a
my
door, a
100
closed door.
Oh, it's a door. Okay.
Long staircase down, flattens out, door closed.
I like whisper to Azric. I'm like, if I cast my clairvoyance, then we lose invisibility.
It's all. I could invis us. That'll be all right.
Unless, do you have something to see on the other side of this door?
I do not.
And then is this the only door, or are there multiple doors?
This is
Like,
just
is
a
it
single
hallway of
door.
doors?
Just a single door leading down.
Are the voices directly beyond this door, or so
yeah.
we can hear it's a little distance?
You can
Okay.
hear the voices coming from this direction.
I will press my ear against the door first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
a
I could
perception.
Perceptify.
Let's go.
Okay. That is a 13.
A 13. You hear like a loud like thud, like, and then you hear more muffled yelling. You think that you're closer, but there's at least another like wall or two between where people are yelling, if that makes sense.
Yes. Okay. So there's more beyond this door that.
Yeah. 100%. there be more.
All right, let's go back and get everyone because this seems safe for everyone to be in here, and then because I feel like there's more behind this door, but they're not directly in the next room.
They are not in the next room. Okay.
No. I'm gonna
Alrighty.
run back and grab everybody and tell them the situation.
Got you. Are you both going back? Is Taj staying? What's the dealio?
I could stay.
Up to you all. You just let me know what the plan is so I understand.
Yeah, Taj will stay, and I'll go back and grab everyone.
Okay. Sounds good to me. So you grab everyone, you sort of let them know what the situation is. And Taj, while you're there, you just hear more shouting, yelling. You hear people just sort of like screaming. Not in pain, but just like trying to get people's attention. And you're just hearing all this sort of just come out. And you grab everybody. Azric, let them know what's going on. What's the group do? What's the plan?
We're gonna return. We're gonna quietly sneak open the door and continue moving forward until we get a better, clear understanding of what's happening.
Gotcha.
I'm going to cast a spell before we go on everyone.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace.
Oh,
Alrighty.
Nice.
You
Is
pass.
anyone still feeling a bit worse for wear?
I'll cast something as well.
Mhm.
How many of us are going? It's me. It's all of us, right?
6 total
Yeah.
with Zillajarn.
6 total. So I'm going to. I'm going to cast Bless at 2nd level. So that should let me get 4 people with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put it on.
Keep in mind that Bless lasts 1 minute.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Never mind. I'll hold off on that then.
That one's free since you don't normally play a paladin.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be now if you'd give him his character back.
It's your fault.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's our fault.
Yeah.
It's my fault.
Is Hayden a paladin?
No, Core is.
Cora's.
I thought your comment, Bun, was like he would be more attuned if you gave it. Like I misunderstood.
Cool. Okay. So you're making your way and you're all sort of stacked up on this door. And you just hear like yelling. You hear someone just loudly yell, just like, shut up. And then just like you hear like a loud, like metallic noise, like something hitting metal.
I will slowly open the door when that metal sound hits.
All right. I would like everybody to make a group stealth roll. Yay.
Me
We get
too.
advantage,
Everyone
right?
gets plus 10.
Nice.
Plus 10.
Ooh,
Plus 10.
Pass that on
Pass
trace.
Without Trace.
Ooh, yeah. 26.
32.
needed that.
With the nat
Uh,
20, baby.
16.
25.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yeah, 25. Because minus.
And Zillajarn, 19.
Actually, let me double check. I think I forgot to do my. Oh, yeah, it's just -1. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 25.
Yeah, more than enough. I calculated wrong. Sorry. Yeah. So you are basically as silent as you can be, making your way. You open said door and you look inside, and you see what appears to be some sort of like receiving area. It's sort of a large circle, and there are two paths going further in either direction. There are people yelling. There are what looks to be in this area. You can catch a glimpse to your right. You see what looks like a cell door.
Oh.
And you can see a small kobold just sitting on a bench in there. And you see someone wearing armor with like a mace in their hand walking away, which could have made the metal on metal sound. To your left, you see a human, a lizard folk, an orc. You see another human sort of further in on this left side that are like carrying and stacking boxes over here. There's a wall in front of you. And you can see that there might be another room, but don't see a door to that just yet. So it looks like you found another location which sort of may double as a bit of storage, as well as some sort of, a makeshift like prison or a small jail or something like that. But with that, I think that is an excellent time to go ahead and end our episode. And you all can go so close. You all can go further the next time. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the episode. For those of you, thank you so much for the follows. Thank you for the raids earlier, all the support. If you haven't, please check out our YouTube channel as well, youtube.com/@castersandcantrips. We have a Patreon where you can get all of our early access podcasts before anybody else gets them, or also help me create an NPC is one of the rewards there as well. And then, of course, if you were so inclined, go check out our Discord, discord.gg/castersandcantrips, where there are a couple channels that I'd like to direct you to. So we have our Monday podcast where we just talk about D&D in general. If you have any questions about your character or about D&D in general, or maybe you've got a disagreement in your group that you want us to settle, we'd be down for that. So go ahead and jump on over to the channel that is called Tome of Knowledge Topics. Or if you're so inclined, we have another channel right underneath that called Out of Combat Questions. Out of Combat is our show after the show where we sort of, a group of us talk about the episode after the fact. We get some behind the scenes info, think about what the characters may have been thinking during this particular scene we may have had. And those will only air on YouTube as well as podcasts unless you get early access via our Patreons. So come check us out. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And what I would like to do is have a really quick poll, which I should have done earlier, for our MVP vote. And what that does is whoever you thought was the MVP of the session, you can vote for that character. And whoever gets the most votes is going to get an inspiration to use for next time. So go ahead and get your votes in, as they do matter. They do matter for the show.
Points do matter.
Voting is important.
That is true.
Voting is important.
I vote Cooter for doing a good job today.
You can vote over in the Twitch chat right now if you'd like.
I already have an inspiration, but I can tee it back. She did quite well.
Yeah.
Made it count this time.
Fantastic. So I hope everyone enjoyed the session this evening. Y'all are so close. You're so close, but yet so far.
Just,
I can't
I
wait.
just want our boy back.
That's how it's felt for like 5 weeks now.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I did not know this storyline was going to be this long. Let me just tell you that. I thought it was literally going to be like 3 episodes.
Moral of the story, don't get petrified.
Yeah,
dude.
Congratulations to Azric for winning the MVP
Thank you.
for this session.
Congrats, Azra.
And
Happy.
before we head out, Moobs, if you want to tell people about the streamer awards before we go raid another channel.
That's right. The Streamer Awards is happening right now. Well, for nominations. So if you guys go to streamerawards.com/nominations, you can submit your entries for your favorite streamers or a group of streamers in a variety of categories. There's up to possible 4 categories that we'd be forever grateful if you could nominate Casters at Cantrips for, I think, Hidden Gem, Best Role-Playing Channel, Best Shared Channel, and Best Series Stream. We appreciate it and we would love it. So thank you.
Yeah, and the links are in the chat, or will also be in the description, but it is thestreamerawards.com/nominations. Just, put us in there. Let us know that you like us. So we can all feel validated for our hard work. I'm just kidding, but no, it'd be an honor if you guys would nominate us. But thank you all so much. And we'll go ahead and raid another D&D channel, and we will see you all next time. Bye, everybody. Have a good one.
Bye.